I may still have some issues. It's a connection issue. My internet for some reason. I shut down my iPad. I shut down my desktop.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I also took off the Wi-Fi off my phone. But my son's streaming Netflix right now in the living room. So but I don't know why it's
All I
acting
know,
up.
Mark, is I can hear you uncut. No problems at all. 2
Do
weeks
you
ago,
have a hotspot in your phone?
No,
Oh, you don't have a private hotspot that's built into the phone?
I do, but I have a limit on it. But
Oh, I was gonna say sometimes that'll work.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, that'll work sometimes.
I saw something today on one of the Facebook news saying that Braun Breaker they might be turning him heel. It's like
No.
why? I mean, he's the ultimate fan favorite, ultimate face in NXT. Why would you turn him heel?
Yeah.
But if Vince is back, that sounds like something Vince would do.
Right?
yeah.
So
It's just
if Vince comes back, I'm just not going to watch anything at all they put. I'm not. He just does not care.
I don't.
I just thought he was gone for good. I was hoping he would be anyway.
Yeah.
Everybody was. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but I mean, everybody's, all these little signs of Vince, they're happening.
I don't want him back. I'm sorry.
I don't want
There
him
he
back.
is. Hello, Ben.
There he is.
Hey
Good
Ben,
evening.
I brought you in, Ben.
bring
I
you
brought
in,
you
Ben.
We brought you in. We brought you in.
Gonna get a reference.
We're-
You gonna get a reference check on me?
Yeah, Ben.
You know what I want to say? I want to say Ben's a good guy, but if you ask for pics, make sure you ask for pics of the belt. Otherwise, they'll send you selfies in his underwear.
True story. True story.
Yeah.
Send the pics of his Manzini.
True story.
We're li-
Unbelievable
we're li-
pics of
I
Mr.
warned that guy. I warned that guy. I was like, "Be ready." And he was like, "What?" He said, "What do you mean?" I was like, "You're gonna find out."
You'll see.
We
And
laugh.
he saw.
We laugh.
Nah, I think he's convinced. I already got the box belt up, the belt boxed up. So I'm gonna trade him. That U.S. title I just got, I'm gonna trade him.
There you go.
I think I know that guy. I think he's a pretty good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah. I've seen him around.
I've purchased autographs from him, no problems at all.
Yeah, I've seen him
I think I
around.
did-
I've seen him
I
around.
think I did leather for him. I can't remember, but I know who he is.
Hey, Ben, I was just telling the guys.
Well, look
How
who's
is
here.
It's
Look
close
who's here.
to buying
Uh
that
oh.
U.S.
He
spinner.
graced us with his presence tonight.
It's a start. It's a start of the show now. We're
not
ready to roll.
worthy. Wait a minute. Wait
Yeah.
a minute. Is he muted? Oh man.
I heard him there for a second.
Yeah, I heard him too.
I wasn't sure.
Oh, there you. Oh, we're hearing him now. Yeah, I hear him now.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
Ben, how's it going, buddy?
Not bad, man. How you doing?
Doing great.
Good.
2 minutes to the show time, guys.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have any
Yeah.
plans for tonight. We're just going to kind of wing it like we always do.
We're gonna wing it.
Swing for the fence.
And I gave the red velvet jacket a rest tonight. I go to vacation.
I was wondering where it was, Mark.
That's what I
Oh,
was gonna
man.
say. But
Well,
he's
I wore
man.
the only Mark.
He's got the only Mark shirt on.
tonight. Yeah.
I gotta get one of those.
I gotta edit Lane's name here.
Now, if we all wear an only Mark shirt, we're gonna be paying Mark's bills.
Yeah, Ben's gonna need a nickname too.
I'm doing good to pay my own bills.
Hey Ben, did you see my nickname, Ben?
It's 2 weeks, bro. 2 weeks.
Hey bro, 2 weeks, bro.
2 weeks, bro. I made battery soft.
Lane, I edited your name.
Oh, I appreciate it.
There
Buttery
you go.
Soft. Buttery soft leather.
Burnished leather.
Okay, I gave Ben a nickname too. Ben, before we go, we're going live. Let me do this real quick.
We are live.
Okay,
Both of them.
I want you to watch this real quick. Hang on a second. My name is Tim Bofa, and I lost both of these.
We are live.
Yeah, we are live.
Ben turned around.
I
He's laughing.
got another one. I got another one, man. Hang on a second.
Okay.
I'm Tim Bofa, And Ben Walker lives rent free in my head.
Got the red check right here.
We'll see you on the other side.
Hey, this is the franchise Shane Douglas, ECW World Heavyweight Champion, and you're watching Spanning the Globe.
And good evening, everybody. It is Thursday night. It's time to span the globe tonight. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. So before we move on, I want to bring on our co-host for the evening. Joining us from the great Sunshine State of Florida, Mr. Richard Ward, a.k.a. The Warden. Welcome.
Good evening, everybody.
And from the great state of Ohio, Mr. Andy B.
I'm so ready. I'm
2 weeks,
so
bro.
ready. 2 weeks, bro. I was just saying, I am so ready to span tonight. Okay, I'm ready to span.
You're so ready to see it?
You
Okay.
ready to span?
Yeah,
We're a span. We're a
for
span.
2 weeks, bro.
Yeah. 2 weeks. Also joining us tonight, our regular co-host who's back from a lengthy vacation. He's lost his
What's up,
sound
Lane?
again.
Oh no.
It's not a
Go
show
out-
unless Lane is
Go
muted.
out, come back in. Go. There you go. Okay.
Hey, Ashley. Hey, Jason.
Can't take it anywhere. Okay. We have a special guest host tonight.
Yes, we do.
Who's by special invitation against my best advice. No, I'm just kidding. Mr. Ben Walker from the Championship Belt Brothers. Welcome.
Mr. Both of him himself.
Yes.
Both of these.
Both of these.
I was laughing through the whole intro.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Welcome
Great to
to
have you, Ben.
What's up, Platinum?
Hey, Platinum.
Platinum.
Good evening. Good evening.
Walt, we didn't even
Platinum.
start
Good
the show
evening,
yet. It
Walt.
could be a great show.
What's up, Walt?
Okay, Vince is not back apparently, according to this Facebook user. So
We hope. We hope.
we hope not.
We hope, bro.
Nor.
Nor,
Mr.
what's
Nor.
up?
Mr. Nor. Love that intro. Okay, and Elaine's back.
Okay.
Did you bring your microphone with you?
Let's try again.
There
Okay,
he is.
All right, there you
Do
I can
that?
hear him.
go.
Right?
Yeah, that was kind of funny. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
I was gonna say, who,
Yeah, we get
who
upstairs,
the hell is that guy? I don't know him.
A sweet baby. Hello, Ashley, my daughter.
Hi, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley, what's up?
Love you, princess.
Thanks for
Drew,
tuning in.
glad to have you watching.
How you
What's
doing,
up,
Drew?
Drew?
Well, good evening, Canada.
Hello, Canada.
If
Oh,
you're
Canada.
watching us on Facebook, please click on the StreamYard link and click on the link that allows you to show your name on the screen so we can see who's watching the show, who's commenting. We'd like to be able to address you personally. We
What's up,
appreciate all our
Jason
viewers.
Cortez?
Evening.
or sign in through YouTube and we'll see who you are right away.
I was going to get to that. Yeah, if you're
How's
watching
it
this
going,
on YouTube,
Drew? How's it going, man?
go to YouTube, look up Wide World of Belts YouTube channel, and look for Spanning the Globe podcast, and click on like, share, and subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
And you might want to click that bell too, so the way you're
The more
notified.
the
Even though
merrier.
I set the show on Sunday, yeah.
Hey,
Jason
Jason.
Cortez, good buddy, good buddy.
Oh yeah.
Good guy, man. How's it going, Jason?
Greetings from Ohio.
I didn't send that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, because I sell more belts to Ohio than any other state. Like that whole state buys from me.
That's gonna be Nathan.
But I have yet to buy one from you, so I need to get on the stick, you know?
So, We're going to start the show now. So, if you are watching us on Facebook, like I mentioned earlier, please go to the YouTube channel. As soon as I find the thing for it, did I lose it? Oh, right here. Here he goes. Go to the Wide World of Belts channel on YouTube and look for Spanning the Globe. This is episode 8, I believe. Yeah, 2308. Yep. Also, if you're watching us on YouTube, that portion of the show is made possible by a partnership with the Brothers of Kayfabe podcast, which you can find on your Apple Podcasts or on Linktree. So be sure you check that out.
Thank you guys.
Yes. So I also want to bring up the fact that this show is sponsored by Mark Leather Championship Beltware Leathering for all your leathering needs. And I forgot to
hear
put that
he's so
banner
great.
on.
The guy knows his leather.
He knows a little bit. And by Unique Championship Belts. Let's have a word from the sponsor.
Weeks, bro.
Now we are officially underway. Speaking of sponsors, so Unique Spirit made this. I showed that this is not the belt of the week. I'll get to that in a second. But I got the lacing done on it.
Oh, beautiful.
This is the NWA US Heavyweight Championship.
10 pounds of silver.
Wonderful belt.
10 pounds of silver. Although this one
That
is
is awesome.
the painted version, which the original was painted until the paint all rubbed off. So anyway, this is made by Unique and leather by me. So if you need a reference on the
Beautiful.
sponsors' work, here it is. So
That is
So-
magnificent.
Belt of the Week this week is brought to you this week by Mr. Richard Ward. And I'm going to show that one off real quick. Then we'll get on to the show. There you have it. Paradise Customs, Chris
Very
Nichols. He does a beautiful job. He does quick work and does great work, custom work.
Yeah, if you
so-
need any custom work done, strap work, Chris Nichols is your guy. You know,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, our
He's got a
Ohio
good
users
channel.
from, or Ohio viewers from Cleveland. So glad to have
Oh,
Cleveland
okay.
watching.
Mhm.
Cleveland rocks.
There you go.
Well-
What's up, Walt?
Yeah, I think you can because that guy from
I think you're
Pittsburgh
safe.
isn't
I think you're
coming
safe.
tonight. Tell Rylan I say hello. It's my grandson. Hello, Rylan.
Hi, Riley.
Hi. Love you, buddy. That is a beautiful bed. Oh, I don't know if he's talking about mine or yours, Richard. Probably yours. Ben Walker, the legend. He is.
Yes, he
The
is.
one and only.
And Walker is the legend.
There's
He's a
Kebby. I
handsome
think we
dude,
missed
too.
him last week. Yeah.
Yes.
Mr. Chris Thermo, thank you for watching tonight.
Hey, Chris.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Little out of the business for real quick. I still have for sale these inserts. Let me show you a picture of them, what they look like done. For the network logo belts. If you know what they are. If you don't, then you don't need to be looking at this. But these are done in either black oxblood, which is on the screen right there. I also can do them in blue. And I hand 2 of those to order. So if you want one, I got 2 left. I want to get rid of these. So if you have a network logo, want a nice insert, I had a couple of guys hit me up this week. They haven't confirmed yet, but I have 2 left. So first come, first serve. These are $45 shipped. And I still have this. It's like the foster child that cannot get out of foster care. This is a send out strap for the NWA Premier version of the Dome Globe. Hand tool. Well, it's not hand tooled. I didn't tool it, but it's hand laced. It's real leather backing. I actually started this strap for some other belt and drew it out for another belt, and I marked for another belt with the side plates, and I left little dimples in there. And when I figured out that it was going to be too small, I didn't have enough room for the main plate. I decided to just cut it for a Dome Globe. So there are a few little dimples there where the scratch all made some marks. And there's a couple of scuff marks because I had to Dremel a couple of things, and it shows through. But this belt is, whether I put it on plates or whether I just do the send out strap, it's usually $350 because it takes such quite a process to lace this belt. But I'm going to put it on the sales post tomorrow for $325. I'm knocking out $25 just because of the little marks on it. But during the show tonight, it's a special for the show only tonight and probably next week too. If you want this, it's for the Premier Dome Globe, not Figs, not Fandu, Premier. $300 shipped. So that's a pretty darn good bargain in my opinion. So it's also got my maker's mark on this end. So
I highly recommend it.
But if you hit me up tonight before the show goes off the air, and the show has to be on the air when you hit me up, I will give it to you for $300 shipped. Otherwise, it'll be $325 tomorrow.
But if you join Mark's page, he'll give you more of a discount.
Ooh.
No. No. Absolutely not.
True story.
True story.
I second that.
Speaking of pictures in your underwear.
Both of those pictures are good.
Oh man.
All right. I only got one thing to say to that, Richard.
Oh, geez.
Cease and desist. Cease and desist.
Poor guy. I feel so bad for him. Look how upset.
I love that filter. That's a great filter. Whoever made that filter was a genius because it doesn't matter how much you smile, how much you open your eyes. You look like you're bawling your eyes out. So it's great. It's great. Anyway, so
At least insist.
yeah. It's his Snapchat, but if you have Snapchat, check out that filter. It's great. I've been having fun with it all week. My daughter, one commenter, showed me that. So it's almost as addicting as TikTok.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Not really. So Ben's Club Days, yeah. So I've got some belts coming. I've got some belts coming next week, or maybe next week. Not belts, plates,
Okay.
and yeah, always TikTok. Yeah, I have TikTok, but I don't really go on there. I only put on there so my wife can send me some stuff to laugh at. But I got some plates coming next week from Myon. I got plates coming from Dream Championship belts, as well as another belt that I'm replacing another one with. So I've got an NWTV, I've got a WCCW American Heavyweight Championship, and I got a Hogan 84 coming from Myon.
Nice.
There's Calvin. Okay,
Hey,
Calvin from the
What's up?
What's up,
Yeah.
Calvin?
that's the Bells and Bells podcast, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm not sure. I get my podcast and my host mixed up. So
And I've been
anyway, I got those. Yeah, and I got those plates I showed you last week from Unique. I made the announcement 2 or 3 weeks ago that I'm having shoulder surgery a week from tomorrow, actually. And so I've shut down all the leather work except for one custom I'm working on right now that should be finished up with by hopefully before Friday next week. It's a laced belt, but I should be able to get it done. So I will be out of commission for 4 to 6 weeks. So I'm gonna have, oh gosh, eight sets of plates, 9 sets of plates to work on when I get released. And I have a couple of customer belts coming too. So I'm gonna be a busy guy when I get released from the.
You sound like your summer's booked up.
Talk about physical therapy.
Yes.
Yeah. but I want to at least get as much of the hammering part done before next week. I can probably do the lacing with the left hand. It's not going to be very easy, but I could do it. But I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna work it with one hand. I'm right-handed. I'm having surgery on the right shoulder, so he said 4 to 6 weeks. So we'll see. I hope I'm right, or I hope my doctor's right, and I hope you're wrong. But yeah, it's possible. I hope not, because I start mowing. I mow yards on the side.
Hope for the best. All you can do,
Yeah.
you know.
You drive your truck with one hand,
Hello?
don't you? You can drive the truck with one hand.
Well, I
right?
can, but they told me because I was supposed to go to MMA match the night after my surgery, the day after my
What's up,
surgery.
Tyler?
Hello, Tyler. Thanks for joining us. Big Al's must be closed tonight, yeah. But I asked him if I could drive to Oklahoma City to watch these MMA matches because I promised my son I would take him, and I also bought the tickets. And they said, well, you maybe could, but the problem is if you have a wreck, it doesn't matter whose fault it is. If you have a sling on your arm, it's going to be an automatic ticket for you. It's going to be your fault. So because I'm considered impaired.
Yeah.
So I bought a ticket.
Just have your son drive and you close your eyes and hope you get
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Put
Well, he's a new
football
driver.
helmet
He's never driven to Oklahoma City.
Whew.
Oh,
First time for everything, Mark.
Yeah. Speaking of the Hogan 84, I think I relit a belt for this guy. Hello, Mike.
What's up,
Good-
Mike?
good to have you watching the
Mike.
show. I know Ben's got some new belts coming. You got anything coming?
I just made a trade today. That U.S. title
Yep.
that I just bought. I'm trading it away for Mid South North American.
Mm.
Which version?
The big one,
Okay.
the Mega TA one, the big one.
That's a sweet
Oh.
belt. Love that belt.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
it.
So
Did you get good
I-
references?
Yeah, he got his today. I warned him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just watch this post blow up, and he was like,
Ah.
2 minutes later, he's like, wow.
What about you other guys?
Always-
You got any-
I
sorry.
got
Well,
the Briscoe
yeah, go
belt under works.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I'm tempted to buy something else.
All I can say is you guys will see on next week's.
Okay.
Okay.
Not
you
even
going?
close. Not even close.
That's something else I got to think about. After the surgery, how I'm gonna set up the show because I'm right-handed. I'm moving the mouse with my right hand, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. We may have to go on hiatus for a week till I get it worked out. But we'll see.
Well, you know, Gianni told me he'd be happy to come to Oklahoma and stay with you and host things.
Don't
It
you
was,
threaten
Jason.
me.
It was.
Don't you
was.
threaten me.
He'll be your nurse. He said he'll give you a sponge bath.
Sponge bath.
Nah. He's gonna come. He's gonna show up and do the Miyagi.
Yeah.
We will fix it.
Okay.
Sand the floor.
Yeah, sand the floor. Watch out for the wax on stuff.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hey now.
Yeah.
Gianni and the wax off, I heard. Is
We had paint the fence, but wax the no.
no.
Okay, so you got a big North American coming, and Richard's got what you got coming?
I got the Briscoe belt, the Jay
That's
Briscoe
right,
belt.
Briscoe. That's right. It looks sweet too. And
this-
Andy's got a mystery belt coming next week. He's going to show off.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
What do we?
Wait.
Could it be?
Who knows?
Yeah, I'm sure he would.
He's willing to make the drive to Oklahoma.
I'm sure he does. But we have a maximum pet number of that's allowed in the ordinance. So
Oh, you guys so too
oh,
much.
Calvin switched to YouTube. Okay, good deal. Good deal. Yeah, I won't show him my shower. I have a shower, by the way.
The
You know,
shower?
those are a new thing. Those are a new
You got
thing.
a shower? You got a
Shower
shower?
bumpers. Shower bumpers.
I know somebody else had a shower. He's on video showing it all the time, but
I appreciate this, Jason. Yeah, I know everybody's experience is different, but I'm hoping for the best. But I'm trying to prepare for the worst. I'm just not. I don't want to think about it, but
it's just amazing what they're doing now. People are having double knee replacements and going home the same day and hip.
Right.
So modern technology's on your side, Mark. I mean, you know.
Oh yeah.
Well, this is arthroscopic surgery. They're not going to cut me open with a knife. They're going to do arthroscopic surgery. So I'm
Okay.
hoping that should help. I would think.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, let's talk a little wrestling tonight. Everybody on here watch AEW last night? I didn't. I
Hey,
missed
let's
it.
talk. Let's talk about the old bait and switch Mr. Khan did last night.
Yeah,
I
I
have
thought he
two.
was.
Nathan.
I thought he was switching his car insurance to Geico.
He
Right.
did big announcement, and all it was to announce a new show.
Yeah. Big
I mean,
deal.
Being the Elite
Wow.
show is going from YouTube to After Dynamite. That's
Ah.
basically what it is.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah, boy, I can't wait.
No, I was just. Yeah.
Good old Tony Khan.
Well, I got to be
Yeah, it
honest with
seems
you. We got tickets for the 26th show in April, so we'll see. Hopefully, everything picks up by then.
Hope to
It
see you
seems
on
like
TV,
the
Richard.
consensus of everybody I've seen talk about it says it was not a very good show last night. I didn't miss. I didn't miss
And
it.
of course,
The promo was better than the show,
And of
Yeah.
course, Moxley bled profusely.
of course.
I mean,
Oh, come on.
I don't know. I don't see it doesn't add anything to what they're doing. I mean, and you could see him doing the cut again. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, I did get worried about the big guy, man. He was pouring like a faucet.
he was pouring the blood. I don't know what happened there, but boy, I guess he overcut me. Who knows? But he was bleeding worse than Moxley.
I think the pre-match, Yeah, I think Moxley, when they had the meeting before the show, I think he cuts himself during the meeting. He's so excited.
Right.
He's just
What was
doing
it?
it.
He blazed himself getting up for a bowl of cereal in the morning.
Yeah.
What was
I
it?
mean,
Evil Uno
Yeah,
or whatever his name is.
I don't know why he feels he has to do it all the time.
He's like, you're bleeding,
I
and
don't
I'm
either.
not.
I don't either.
Because WWE wouldn't let me bleed.
And, I,
Yeah.
and I'm a
Come on,
Moxley fan.
No
but
reason with
I'll
AEW.
be the first one to say that it's ridiculous how much he's doing it. I mean,
I mean, you'd think from the legends from the past, these guys would see how they look now.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. It's him and Britt Baker. Britt Baker does it too. She bleeds all the time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Usually from her nose, but still.
Yeah. You're too much. That's
Oh, my
awesome.
goodness.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
oh man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, here they
my.
come. Here come the comments.
Oh, boy.
You know, when he goes to the bar after the show, he orders a Bloody Mary.
Oh,
But
jeez.
And he loves when the people from England watch because they always think the show's bloody good.
It is
Right.
bloody good.
Okay, I'll stop before I'm behind. So
You're on a roll,
Uh,
Mark.
I know. Jelly roll.
What'd you guys think of the women's tag team match?
I didn't see, so I don't know.
Saraya does nothing for me. I just wish no interest. I heard people on the talk show earlier said people that were there was said when they came out, it was just hardly any interaction from the crowd because they just didn't seem to care.
I mean, they look good. The match wasn't good.
No, the match was just
Boring.
yeah.
They
boring.
they need a big star to come over, and I'm hearing ramblings of Sasha Monet
Mercedes
coming
Moné.
over for a big match.
Yeah, well, Tony's got the checkbook, so it's, you know.
Forbidden Door 2.
It does.
That'll be his next big announcement.
Oh yeah.
Before the lights go out.
Actually, his big announcement would be something like, I'm wearing a different jacket for the show or something.
Right. You know.
I had a big sandwich for lunch. It was really
Yeah,
Big
that bologna
announcement.
that bologna sandwich with potato chips was great at lunch.
Oh.
Yeah.
just wanted to share it with you.
Maury Povich did the testing, and Kramer is my father.
You got that picture, Mark?
Yeah, I do. Hold on, we got let this comment sit there for a second. Yeah, that's a good point there. I'm surprised they let him bleed as much as they do, but given health concerns nowadays. So
Right.
well, the
where's
ref
the- where's
was
the
worried.
picture?
You could see the ref's face. He was looking in, and he's like,
there it is. Who wore it better?
Classic.
Mm. Mm.
Idiot. Idiot.
I go with the guy on the right.
He is the father.
Yeah. Gosh, father. Your new best friend, yeah.
Best friend.
Yeah. Now I heard that Moxley had this agreement with Tony that Tony would let him bleed if Moxley would let him hug him.
That's creepy the way he hugs him now.
He's got to hug.
Yeah,
I mean, everybody. He's got to hug everybody.
he hugs him like they just rescued him from a well or something.
Like they saved his life. Yeah.
Thank you for saving me from the
announcement
from
of
the credits. The announcement.
That's good. Drew.
Yeah, they need like a
Right.
pre-announcement. The pre-announcement.
Yeah.
And then, AEW announcement.
I would have rather have a spoiler than just
Yeah.
Reminds me like back in the day when we were kids, we said, "Hey, remember this? I got this." Really? No, psych.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. It's almost like Geraldo Rivera opened up Al Capone's vault every week.
Oh, that was. Oh.
And the Titanic thing he did too.
I don't remember that.
They did a Titanic thing where I guess when they went down. This was when I was a kid though. I remember
The Titanic went down in 1912.
Not when I was a kid. They showed them going under the
Well,
water.
you look great for your age,
and everything.
Richard.
Well, I can't
Yeah,
help
you do.
it. I keep up good, man.
That North
I can't
Atlantic
help
cold
it.
water.
It's the lotion.
Yeah.
It's the lotion.
Yeah, in the first blood match, everybody could win some money on that one. Bet against Vegas.
Right.
Easily.
Yeah.
Just put Moxley in the last blood match. He's still
Last
Yeah.
match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
He loses the match before he gets to the arena.
right.
Yeah.
You just hear 6 bells ring. Okay, match over.
I heard he was such a cut up backstage, but
But
I know. I know.
But you gotta say the promo that MJF dropped.
I was going to bring that up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
very, very.
I didn't
heavy,
see
very
it.
deep.
Dark.
Well,
The,
it
the
kind
part
of
that got-
went off the rails, didn't it?
Yeah. I mean, the
Yeah.
line about the fistful of pills. I mean, that.
That's nothing you kid about. You just don't.
No. And
There's
they're saying that
absolutely nothing to joke about.
and they're saying that he possibly could have been because he broke up with his fiance. But why would you bring that so personal into something so,
Yeah.
pro wrestling? I mean,
AEW has no filter there.
no, there is no filter. They can pretty much do whatever they want. I mean,
Yeah.
Tony
Make
Tony
it
will Tony will greet him with a hug afterwards.
I mean, you see Vince doing something like that, but
Makes WWE look tame.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then he went after Brian
still- and
Danielson.
And they're still
It-
cussing right and left, like they're
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah.
doesn't need that. I mean,
No. They had kids watching the show.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He
So
got
you got-
personal too.
So you got a guy that
mentioned-
cuts himself in the ring. You got a guy that brags about taking a handful of pills.
mhm.
I mean,
cursing,
come on.
talking about
Cursing.
people's children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. I'm trying to find that.
The only thing I
Oh,
noticed though is he never mentioned Bree's name. He just mentioned the kid's name.
it's about the only thing he
Yeah.
didn't mention.
yeah, but
Now, if I was Brian, I would have left the ring and just went off on him.
He acted like he was going to kill him, and then he didn't do much at all. I mean,
No, it was just like
yeah.
plain face,
Mm-hmm.
no emotion.
yeah, don't
Or
get my idea.
we're schmucks. I'm not sure if that's a joke or what, but I'll claim it.
I'm a happy schmuck.
I was
Yeah.
born a
Schmuck,
shock.
schmuck is a Jewish word. You know that?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I didn't know that, but it was in the Jazz Singer.
Well,
This girl asked him if a schmuck was a Jewish word. He said, "Yeah, schmuck is a Jewish word."
My mother-in-law
Schmuck.
calls me that all the time.
No. Oh, okay. There we go.
Never.
Never had a filter. Nope. They also have a very good special effects department. I'm looking
Oh,
up the results from that last night. I found it says this is on the AEW wrestling website. It says Tony Khan had a massive announcement with an exclamation point. And then Tony Khan comes out and he says, "I thought this announcement would be best if made by one of our major stars." So Adam Cole walks out and said, beginning next month, there's going to be a weekly show called AEW All Access that will show more of the stories of the stars of AEW. Cole continued that same night, the night AEW All Access debuts, I'm going to be making my in-ring return to All Elite Wrestling. Isn't he like a little short, tiny, scrawny guy?
In my Adam Sandler voice.
But honestly,
Whoopee-doo!
his return alone would have been a big enough announcement, not the TV show, the cheesy
Right.
show. I mean,
Well,
That's
you
already
don't
on
need
YouTube.
you don't need Tony Khan to come out here and announce, hey, I'm going to let Adam Cole announce the show. It's going to announce his comeback.
yeah,
He could have just come out and said, hey, I'm coming back.
yeah,
Right.
Isn't that what Saraya did?
mhm,
Right.
yeah,
Or even do it like Edge did at WWE. Just show up at an event.
yeah.
You know, he showed up at Royal Rumble.
Because Tony wanted to shine. That's why
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
He sure
Oh,
did.
yeah,
he wanted to shine.
Now, answer me this, guys. What if he stayed behind the scenes for one show, stayed behind the scenes and didn't have to be on camera?
He can't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, he can't just.
Hey, it's his show. He can do what he wants.
I have mentioned this many times. I liken Tony Khan to Jerry Jones of the Dallas Cowboys. He
Oh, yeah.
can't leave it alone.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Is anybody that heard the coach of Dallas said no? Because he wants the spotlight.
Mhm.
Yeah. Exactly.
Tyler
Exactly,
said it
yeah.
right there.
Yep.
Okay. Here's the quote on the MJF promo. I'm trying to find it here. Okay. So did he interrupt Bryan Danielson? Did he come out while Bryan Danielson was in
Yeah,
the
he
ring?
came right down to the ring.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the
So
ramp.
MJF came out in this ring and he said he hates Daniel. Oh, this is what Daniel Bryanson's saying. Says he hates Bryan Danielson. Let me get this straight. He put a bounty on my head, tried to injure me. He hates me. MJF hospitalized my mentor, William Regal, and he hates me. So here comes out MJF. He says, see, Brian, you may have all of these people twisted, but I know who you really are, and I know who I really am. The only thing I have in this life that I could trust is this Triple B, the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. Not you, Brian. Everybody loves the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. So he says he continues this. He says they throw their hands up in the air and scream, yes, at the top of their lungs. And if that wasn't enough, you have something I'll never have. You have a family, and you take all of it for granted. You want to know why I hate you? It's not just because these people think you're better than me, because Lord knows on March 5th, they'll know that's not true. I hate you because you've had more concussions than anyone in this business, and you're still in my sport. Wow. He says, every time you step foot in that ring, you say wrestling is more important than your family. You're spitting in my face because you're taking everything I'd kill for granted. You're worse than William Regal because you're addicted to the spotlight, Tony Khan. I'm going to punish you for everything you've taken for granted. And so Danielson counters with, don't you dare bring my children into this or I'm going to kick that out of you.
Yeah.
So MJF, there's some of that profanity. MJF says, I'm going to make Dada pay for all his selfishness. I'm going to make sure Dada can never play with you again. Uncle Max is going to make his fist and hit Dada over and over again. And I'm going to give him a present on March 5th. I'm going to give him a gift, early onset CTE. Really? So that's when everything just kind of fell apart. Now, I don't know where he mentioned the fistful of pills because that's not listed on this website. It was probably best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they probably took it out.
Okay. So, okay, two things you really shouldn't joke about. One, obviously, you don't joke about taking pills. You just don't.
No, never.
Especially when you have John Moxley in the ring or in the company that's there that went under substance abuse treatment. And I'm sure there's a couple more there that had the same issue. Another thing you don't brag about or make fun of is CTE.
No.
Because there are a lot of people, a lot of high-profile people, and there's people I've known personally that
Yes.
suffer from it.
Nothing to
That-
joke about at all.
It's nothing to joke about. Absolutely nothing
No.
to joke about. You
No.
just don't joke about that. And I'm sorry I didn't get to the comments. I was too busy reading this. Okay. But yeah, you just don't joke about those things. I mean, these are real-life things that are very serious.
Mm-hmm.
And they are, in most cases, life or death, especially when it comes to CTE.
Yep.
Okay.
He was talking about Moxley.
Okay.
Announcement strikes back.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's true.
It's like Rocky 10.
There is no
No.
build up at all no more with AEW.
Oh, Platt was going to say something.
Uh-oh. Watch out.
Uh-oh.
Let me guess, he's going to go in the kitchen and make a sandwich. Yeah,
Anything
obviously in AEW, nothing is taboo. I mean,
Mhm.
I know WWE makes fun of people's substance abuse issues because they've didn't they make an angle out of who was it that had
Hawk.
DUI?
Road
Hawk.
Warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's somebody else more recent.
The Usos?
Was it the?
I don't think they
Jimmy
brought
Uso?
Jay. I don't think they brought Jimmy's DUI into the story. I don't think
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
they did. Oh, okay.
I think so. It was one of them.
I mean, I get taking real life situations and making angles out of them, but not something somebody's struggling with. I mean,
Yeah, there's a fine
marriages
line.
I'm kind of on the fence about. You know, there's been all sorts of marriages break up over their business, and they've kind of brought that into storylines. But
Mhm.
I just think that illnesses are and alcoholism, drug abuse, CTE,
Suicide.
they're all health issues. You don't
Yeah.
bring those in. It just, in my opinion, you just don't do that.
Yeah, you don't bring that up.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
for a cheesy pop, and just not worth it.
So then Tony Schiavone goes backstage to talk to AEW Women's Champ Jamie Hayter and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Whew, she's pretty. Anyway, Hayter says that she thinks Saraya is deserving of a championship match, but she also thinks that Ruby Soho is too. And I thought Ruby Soho won that battle royal for a shot at the title. Isn't that what happened?
Yeah.
Or am I miss-
Or number one
Okay.
contender for it. Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, she says, let's have some fun at Revolution and make it a 3-way match. Now, this is something that eats at me. I'm so sick of triple threat matches and fatal 4-way matches for the title.
Yeah, me too. Because a lot of
It's like
times-
it's lazy booking.
yeah, the champ isn't pinned, and he's
Yeah.
loses
No,
the
of course
title.
not.
I mean, or her title, whichever.
Let it be one-on-one.
Okay, that's what I'd heard. He said that. They
Yeah.
smartly left that off the website, but
Wow.
I didn't know the NWA did that. But
Yeah, they did. I mean, a lot of these companies are doing that now, but they were doing it in Japan for years.
okay.
They're all doing that backstage, all access. But you've been seeing it in New Japan for years.
It
I
does.
agree with Pat. I mean,
It
yeah,
does sound
sound
like something Russo would do. I agree.
yes, it does. Yes, it does. Sure does. Yeah, the booking is
Yeah.
well. There's really no booking. It's just like, hey, you two guys going to do this. It's just there's no booking. There's no storytelling. There's no build up or nothing. It's just, hey, I got a big announcement. It's going to be a new show.
You go down to the ring and bleed. You follow him.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, exactly. And MJF just go out there and just cuss, just talk
Yeah,
your thing. But there's just no inspiration. There's no inspired writing, and I don't like that fact that these shows have writers that have teams of writers. They should let the two guys go in the ring, call the match. This is the outcome we want. This is the story we want to build up. You guys work it out in the ring.
That's another
right.
thing. What about that pitiful battle royal they had?
Yeah, and I don't.
Oh,
get
for
that. Maybe that's-
the tag team one, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was pitiful.
And you know what makes it so bad? You got another one coming next week.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Are you talking about the tag team battle royal?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Just why?
I'm looking.
And guess
and-
what?
and
They're gonna have a triple threat match for the tag titles. Or no,
Right.
it's a
Oh.
4-way match.
A
It's
four-way
four-way.
match, yeah.
Go figure.
boy.
Go figure.
Teddy
Now,
Long
you may
was doing
mention-
the booking.
And you may have mentioned while I was reading this, but didn't Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal win that battle royal?
Yeah, they won the first one.
Mhm.
Okay. The winning
Jarrett
team will
looks
face
good in the ring. I
tag
mean,
team
don't
champion.
get me wrong. Me and Ben and Andy said that last night.
Mhm.
He looked
Yeah.
pretty good. He looks in good shape.
Jeff looks in better shape than most of that roster.
I
Oh,
agree.
yeah.
I agree.
And Jeff is approaching 60 years old.
Yep.
You know,
He's still in pretty good shape, though.
Oh
The
yeah,
shape he's in.
he's in pretty good shape.
Well, Kebby, I agree with you with that, but WWE is the same way too. The booking is rinse and repeat, lather, rinse, and repeat.
Oh,
It's the same thing
Mhm.
every week.
But you see Satnam Singh, they did the Kofi when he saved Jarrett.
Oh yeah,
They're
he called
doing
him
the
in
same
and
thing
put
as
him back in the ring.
WWE, saving people before they get thrown out of the ring.
Yeah, we're better than WWE, but we're going to use their stuff.
Yeah, the Elimination
Yeah.
Chamber was pretty good, Nathan. It was really
Pretty
good. I
good.
gotta say.
It was a pretty good.
I
Yeah, it was a
enjoyed
pretty
it.
good show. It was a pretty
I
good
enjoyed
show. Yeah.
Mhm.
For once, I didn't
Did
doze
anybody-
off in one of the pay per views.
I just
Did
looked-
anybody really think that Sammy was going to win the title?
No,
No.
no.
No,
I didn't think so.
That's
No.
all going to happen.
It was.
and there's
it was a- it
people.
was-
There's people up in arms about it. I'm like, come on.
All I want to say is, where was Jay? He got hit so hard to get blown backstage. He like disappeared when Sammy speared him.
Yeah, by accident.
Yeah.
I will say this: that was good build up to it, though.
Yes.
Mhm.
I was middle of the thing,
Yes.
but just I knew he wasn't going to win. So
Finally, we seen a storyline unfold.
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah, I read today that the WWE is trying to get the quiet Sammy chance because they're just so strong right now. It's like, well, what do you expect? He had a great match on a major pay-per-view. They're going to have to, but because they're
in the guy's hometown.
Yeah.
I mean,
what did they expect? I mean, they want to build Cody. Don't get me wrong, and I understand that, but this guy was in his hometown and he had a chance for the
Right.
title. What do you expect?
If you told me a year ago that Sami Zayn would be challenging for the world title or whichever title he's going to a year later, I would not have believed you. I just
Nah,
don't think, because I thought he's a
That's
mid
how
Carter at
bad the
best.
drugs you're on. I mean, no way would I. A year ago, no way, no way.
No. But they made it believable.
Mhm. Oh yeah,
They did a good job with it. They really did. I give them props for that. But
Yeah.
I just never saw
he
him as a
did
main
really
event.
good.
I like the whole bloodline storyline. A lot of people don't like it,
I
and
do.
they're I'm
I'm
tired
not-
of
I'm
it.
not
I'm
a fan.
like,
That's why
that's the best storyline in the last 10 years.
That's why I say don't be
least.
surprised if Roman wins at WrestleMania because he's a great champion. I mean,
That's what I say.
Well, he's a great champion
I think
because
he
he's
should.
got the Usos to help him every week.
I also-
I would put him over. I would put him
strong.
over.
I also read that they're reaching NWO status.
Yeah, I saw that too. Uh-huh.
So,
Maybe.
did you
Or
guys?
four horseman status.
Yeah.
Three
Did you
horsemen.
guys see Montez Ford flip from the top of the chamber?
The chamber, right?
Oh my
Yeah.
God!
He's ready to go solo, guys. He's ready. He's
Yeah.
right now.
Okay. Nathan brought this up. Sammy and Kevin win tag titles at Mania. Now, did you guys see Monday Night Raw the other night when Kevin kind of blew off Sammy?
Yeah.
Mhm.
He said, "Go
Okay,
get
so
go
do you-
get Jay.
do you-
Get your buddy Jay."
Yeah. Do you think they'll get together?
You never
Is-
know.
There's not enough time to build up a storyline there.
I mean,
We got 2
anything
months.
Wrestling, anything's possible in wrestling. I mean,
Well, that's true. That's true.
you know,
You really don't even have 2 months. You got a month. You
really.
got a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I did say in
True.
the chat though, I have a feeling if anybody comes to take out the Usos, it's going to be the Authors of Pain.
Which
If
is
Yeah.
they
I see
want,
that.
yeah, if they want to make it really pop, the Authors of Pain come out of nowhere on SmackDown and challenge the
with
Usos
Paul
at-
Ellering. With Paul.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then challenge the Usos at WrestleMania. We're coming back for what we left.
You know,
Yeah.
when they filed, when the when the AOP had fired Paul Heyman, or not Paul Heyman, Paul Ellering, he came out with him. They just told him to go back to the back, and that was the last you saw of them together. That
Mhm.
reminded me of the time that the Road Warriors beat down Paul Ellering in the ring on Georgia Championship Wrestling in the ring, and they were broke up for a little bit. They got back together, so this is kind of reminiscent of that.
Mhm.
But I also heard that Paul is negotiating their contracts.
Yeah, I heard that.
So
And what I hear that they're trying to have Brock versus Omos.
Yeah, that smells of Vince right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Please
pray
no.
he's back.
please no. For the life
And
of
I
me, Vince.
I think he's right. I think Nora's right on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
No.
Yeah, there's time for a build up for SummerSlam. I just don't think there's enough time for WrestleMania. Now, I think something will happen at WrestleMania that
Good
might
evening.
spark them getting
Get
back
back
together.
to work.
Yeah. But don't you have a trash can to get thrown at you?
Right.
Johnny-
Don't sell it.
No,
Johnny, Mr. No Sell.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Go no sell on your own time.
He didn't
Yeah.
sell.
He had the opportunity of a lifetime to sell a trash can shop from Sting of all people, and he just sat there and said,
Right.
"Look, I have a trash can."
I would have
Right.
did the Peter Griffin. I would have
He
got
just
on the
stood
floor
there.
and live,
And if he really wanted to fit in, he would have bladed too.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now there's a good time for AEW to have Blade.
Right.
Right.
You could have.
Yeah.
Right. You could have got over right there.
And an usher just got cut
Mm-hmm.
wearing a crimson mask. Oh, he's on break. They give
Yeah,
you-
you
they
can
give you
go. You can go stumbling down the guardrails, and
Yeah.
maybe sell a couple bumps, and then get taken to the back.
Yeah, that's right.
What other
It was his
match? were we
chance to
talking
reach
about?
legendary status. I mean, come on. And
John's
he's getting
getting a
another
belt
getting
soon.
a new belt soon. Hey.
The
It might be
Edge
the
and
one he's
Beth
talking about buying
Phoenix
from me.
match was good.
Which one?
The Edge and Beth Phoenix,
Oh, okay. Yeah, they won that
Yeah.
match.
that was pretty good.
Beth is another one. She looks like she never left.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. Yeah.
She still got it. She still got it. But like we all said, the guys, and I mean, that was one of the best pay-per-views I've seen in a long time.
Yeah,
And
Elimination Chamber was really good. I would give it. I could get an 8.5 stars out of 10. It was pretty good.
There's Ben's endorsement. So where's my?
I seen Jake the Snake is going to come down to Boca. for
Oh, is
Boca
he?
Championship Wrestling. Yeah,
He seems to be doing pretty well.
Yeah,
that's what I've heard a lot of good things so far. I mean, he's back together with his ex-wife.
Oh, is he? I didn't know it was his ex-wife.
The one that was painted on the front of Rick Rude's tights.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, he's back with her.
Yep.
Mhm.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That was a great angle. That was a great angle.
Yeah, it was. Sure
You
was.
missed it. She already left. She did her thing and left. Oh, okay. That's right. He's getting that. It's an IWGP US on Romeo 11.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I forgot about that.
That is right.
Hashtag dominatrix leather. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Yep. That was actually a good match.
You could have got hugged by Tony Khan, Gianni.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right.
Seal the
Big
deal.
old hug. Right.
That's right.
Could have been on every week, man.
Thanks for
That's right.
blading on camera, kid.
Gianni Boom Boom Martello.
Or just call him Boom for short.
Yeah.
Bang. Pop.
Man, I still got to catch me some MLW. I haven't watched an episode at all.
I haven't either. Where do you catch that at?
Reels TV.
Reels TV.
Oh, I
or
bet
you
it-
You
can
know what?
Get it on
I think
YouTube.
I think I recorded it.
I
gotta
may have to get
start
on YouTube.
recording
I don't know
it.
if I have it on YouTube TV or not. Andy has YouTube TV. Do you know if we have reels?
I did.
No, we do not. We do not.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I recorded
All else
it. I
fails,
gotta
wait
watch
till it
it.
comes to YouTube, you know.
Yeah, wait till it comes to YouTube. You can watch it all on there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if Lane would be quiet, we could talk.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just give us a break, Lane. Give us
Yeah,
a
come
break.
on.
Yeah.
man.
I
Hold
can't
it
help
down
it.
over there. Come on.
Well, you look good, man. How you been? You got your hair cut?
Tan.
I did. I had it cut about a week ago.
Man.
Yeah, let's see. Okay. Oh yeah, looks very sharp. Ladies,
gotta look-
turn away from
you
your
gotta-
sets. Turn away from your
Yeah,
sets.
right.
Right.
Calm down, ladies. Calm down.
Right. I
Man,
was gonna refer him to getting a mohawk or something, you know?
Hey, man.
It's family night at the podcast.
Yeah.
Right?
Hello, Megan. Glad to have you watching tonight. Yeah, gentlemen, turn your wives' heads around, or send them to the kitchen, or something like that. Send them to another room. Lane was full screen.
See, Lane comes on the screen, and all the women come out of the woodwork.
Oh, it's Lane.
He's styling and profiling, guys.
It's now rated X for excellent.
There you go.
I think it's that tan, that light that just glistens right off his skin there.
That's me.
It's the aura.
Oh, chicka wow wow.
That's it.
Nah, you were really missed, Lane. You were really missed, man.
It's been over three weeks. I think you've been off.
Was it? I think every other week, same way. I don't know. I'm not just.
She's out.
Now she,
How long should it take?
He's like, I'm gone. I'm gone.
Nor wants to know about Joe Henry. I don't know who Joe Henry is.
I don't either. I apologize. I don't know who he is.
Yeah, I don't know who it is.
Ben, do you know?
I think Vince
Is he
froze.
froze?
No,
He's
I was
froze.
waiting for the.
Uh-oh.
I was waiting. No, I was waiting for the cricket sign.
Oh, okay.
Because I'll check. I'll catch Impact every. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Proper. Because like Impact is on one of those nights that you'll catch it,
What's up, Robert?
and I'll watch into it, but I'm not real familiar with a lot of the storylines. I need to watch it more, especially the fact that I have it on my recordings.
I kind of breeze through it on my.
Yeah,
daily.
I'll catch it and like, oh yeah, Impact's on. Let me watch this.
But
It's not like I'm avoiding it. It's just I'm not dedicated to the product.
I'm not
Nor-
either.
nor-
I just
keep
can't,
trying
can't
to-
stomach it.
I keep trying
Well,
to
when
give NWA another chance, but guys,
Right.
it looks like it's shot in a middle school gymnasium. I mean, not
Yeah.
the ones the weekly show, but their pay-per-views. And it's like this guy, the Thrill Billy, and his managers kind of. I mean, I try to like it, but I just can't force myself to see. They have a lot of junk going on in NWA right
Yeah,
now.
I don't.
Right.
Billy Corgan, he started off good, but once COVID hit and he wouldn't do anything, it just downhill from
Yeah.
that.
See, when
Because he
Impact
had
came
some
out-
good momentum before COVID. Yeah.
He had
Yeah.
Ricky Starks, he had Thunder Rosa, he had, so many, and he just let them walk.
Yeah. There you go.
And there you go.
Lane
Cadillac
C, there
Lane.
you go.
Yeah.
Cadillac
Uh,
Lane.
Like
Lane
I
is,
said, when TNA first came out,
uh-huh.
we were like, "Oh, good! Now we have something else to watch."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was good. It was good. It was good. It was good. Then they said it's now Impact.
Then
Right.
when they tried to take on Raw head on was the
Yeah.
beginning of the
I remember that. That was crazy. They
What were
was
they
trying to
thinking?
do that.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna be honest. I was watching it every week.
against
Now
Raw.
it goes straight to DVR.
Mhm.
No, I was watching TNA. I mean, I was
Okay.
watching it every week.
But
Impact,
when they
I
went
was
against
watching
Raw,
every
that
week.
was just like suicidal right there. I mean, you know?
Yeah.
Even NXT, the same thing. Go straight to DVR. Watch it on my day off.
I'll watch it. I'll catch it every once in a while. To be honest with you.
North should have been a baseball player because he was throwing us a really good curveball there a minute ago.
Yeah, man. Yep.
It's Piers Hogan,
Yep.
Mhm.
I remember that.
especially in court.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please don't tell on me. Please don't tell on me.
yeah. Take your vitamins and your steroids, brother.
So I guess tomorrow I'll try and catch some MLW.
Yeah,
Well,
it might be a
I'll have to
watch.
catch it on YouTube because I don't get the what is it, reels? I don't get reels.
Yeah, Reels TV.
Is Jacob Fatu still the champ there?
No,
No,
Okay.
no.
but we all know
He-
he just
he-
re-signed his contract. So
Yeah.
5-year deal, I believe.
Yeah,
they're all
I guess
locking their
he
guys down.
has a rematch coming. I just read that. He has a rematch coming, so he probably is
Is
going to
Ham-
win the title back.
Is Hammerstone their champion?
Yeah, Hammerstone's
Yeah.
their champion.
Okay.
Yeah.
I noticed for the 1,000th time.
That's good.
Did you guys see that meme they did with Adam Cole? He's really short.
Yeah.
I've seen several of them.
Oh yeah, there's been tons of them. Yeah, they're great.
It's hilarious. It's like the 2-year-old toddler coming out. Mom and Dad, I'm gonna go to Disney.
I'm dating a dentist.
Dating a dentist.
Yeah. I get all the candy I want. I'm dating a dentist. I didn't see
did.
the retirement
I
show.
did.
I
I did.
wasn't-
I like the. I like the ending though. I like the ending.
Mhm.
So what happened was he had 2 matches that night.
Okay.
He lost to Naito and then called out Chono
Oh,
because Chono was ringside. They had an impromptu match. Well, what a lot of people don't know is Muda's debut match was a loss to Chono.
Oh,
Okay.
So redemption
So
before he
his
retired.
no, his last match in his very first match, he lost to Masahiro Chono,
Oh wow.
Oh,
And then the
Who
other
is
match, he had Sting and Darby with him, right?
that was for was that New Japan last month?
I believe
It
so.
was
I think
it
so.
was that show.
Okay.
And then I saw that match, and then I watched the match when he lost to Naito, and then Chono, the impromptu match with Chono.
Everybody
So-
from WWE showed up to Monet's match.
Fun fact
Bailey
about
did.
Chono. Chono's American.
Oh, is he?
He was born in
Yeah.
Seattle, Washington.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Nice.
I didn't know
Yes,
that.
he's American.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Man, that belt is nice, Ben.
That is nice.
Let's see that belt. Is that the MLW?
That's yep, it is.
My mouse just froze.
That is a beast.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
That's one I want in my collection.
I think the battery just went dead. My mouse.
Hey, guess what? I think I'm gonna put it up for sale.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Are you watching, Gianni?
Hey, I want it first. I want first dibs.
2 weeks, bro. 2 weeks.
2 weeks, bro.
2 weeks, bro.
You send it to me 2 weeks, bro.
Not this,
Where's that?
not
2 weeks, bro. 2 weeks.
this is a CNC, so it's not gonna be cheap. But I
Okay,
have a
but-
number in my mind, and I'm not gonna run up no $600-700 for a
Okay,
CNC
good.
belt.
I want you guys to go ahead and talk. I gotta replace the battery in this mouse. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, so definitely hit me up. Let me know.
Turn my camera off.
Yeah, it's a CNC. It's a big 'em. It's a big 'em.
Uncle Sam came to see me, so.
Yeah, me too. See, there's my hand.
Jeez.
Yeah, that is a huge center plate. Yes.
Yeah, yes, that's 2 of my hands. Almost 3.
That's what she said.
Yeah, almost 3. Yeah. Got a kickstand, don't you?
Every time I mention about getting belts,
I'll be
my
back
wife's
soon.
like, she's
Okay.
like, excuse me? I'm like, yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna get another belt.
Then you duck. Because you hear that
The
that
chunkla.
pot
The chunkla.
right, the chuckler. Whoa.
Oh,
So-
man.
So Ben, nobody has still purchased the Impact tag, huh?
No, it's
It's
here.
a beautiful belt.
I don't understand.
I don't get it.
I was telling somebody today, if somebody don't buy it in the next month, I'll buy it outright for myself.
Yeah, it's too nice.
It's I don't understand it. That world class I have left, I don't understand it. Oh, I did do something though. I did
What'd
do
you
something,
do?
and
Ooh.
so I'll show this. A lot of people wouldn't recognize this. So this is the big gold.
The 1 millimeter.
No, this is the shop one, the very
okay.
first shop one with the WWE logo. And how I can prove it is on the back.
Back.
It's a 2005 model.
Okay.
So when this first came out, plus the straps were short. Now, like all shop belts, these things don't age well. They
No, they
get
don't.
wrinkled and all kind of stuff. But I just replaced these gym holders.
Okay.
Yeah, Tully Blanchard is born in. He's Canadian. Yep, he sure is.
I didn't know that.
I stumbled upon that the other day. Yep, he sure is.
Learn something new every day.
Wow.
I have an announcement at the top of the hour. It's not a big announcement, just an announcement. I almost forgot to mention it.
Now, is this a Tony Khan type of announcement?
No,
or
no,
this
no,
is
no,
a
no,
real
no, no.
Announcement or what we got here?
Which
No,
one?
no, it's just a minor announcement. It's not great big. I mean, it's maybe big to the viewers, but not that really a big of an announcement. But it's cool.
I know what it is.
Are you switching to Geico?
No,
No.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
You finally got the paperwork.
no, I did not.
Oh,
You
he's
didn't
still
get
looking
the
for it, right,
paperwork?
Mark? Mark, he's still looking, right?
I was
Still looking
I
for
was
it.
guessing. I was guessing. It was my guess. I guess I can't bet that on DraftKings or something.
But in the meantime, he's still seeing people post pictures of belts that were supposedly of his design, and he's really getting pissed off by this.
Cease and desist. Cease and desist.
Oh man.
I got an idea for another one, Mark. I'll tell you after the show.
Okay, all right. Let me go back to this. I missed this comment. Yeah, Richard Belzer died, and yeah, he got choked out on his own talk show by Hulk Hogan.
I saw
Right.
that live. I saw it when it originally happened years ago.
Didn't he
I
fall
didn't even know-
backwards on his
I
head?
thought he
Yeah.
was faking it. I thought he was just going along with fake, but no, that was real. He got stitches and he was bleeding.
Well, I'll say this: Hulk didn't look like he put a whole lot of pressure. It didn't take much. I mean,
No,
But didn't he come back out and continue the show after they stitched him up?
no,
Yeah,
he
did. He
stayed-
came back. Yeah,
But did he? I thought I read that he stayed off the show. He went to the ER. They had to finish the
That's
show
what I
without
thought
him.
I
I
heard.
think he did after the show, but he sued Hogan. He got $400,000 for it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Who?
Hogan. He sued.
No, I'm talking about that
Sorry,
comment.
WWE. WWE.
I'm talking about that comment.
Oh,
Who?
okay. Oh, Mike Jones is the biggest Impact fan there is.
oh
Who?
yeah.
Who?
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 8004. Hit Mike Jones up.
See, you get it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Who?
Okay, so that's the end of hour number 1. Let's go on to hour number 2.
Wow.
Okay, before I forget, I want to make this announcement. We have the picture contest every month. So, if you want your picture featured as the cover photo for the Wide World of Belts group on Facebook, submit your pictures of your belts. Try to be creative with it. Whether you want to do a selfie, whether you want to put it out in nature, or just if you want to make it very artistic, and then Kevin Davenport, our other admin in the group, he'll compile I think 5 of the top pictures he's found. We vote on them, and whichever one we selected to be the top picture will be featured at the top of the cover photo for the Wide World of Belts Facebook group for the month of February. So get those pictures posted. Well, I've seen a lot of good ones out there. So that's the big announcement. See, I told you it wasn't that big.
Yeah, be creative with it, guys. No Shawn Michaels pictures.
Oh gosh.
Oh wow. Yeah, be creative with it.
This was supposed to be posted first. That
That
was
was
the first
creative.
comment.
Yeah, matter of fact, Belzer is Henry Winkler's cousin in real life.
I didn't know that. So I heard about that yesterday.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That
Hey.
was crazy.
Hey, you dropped dead on the. Yeah. You're a lightweight.
See, I watched that on TV
Yeah, that's right. He did. Yeah. I heard
when
about
that aired. That was when Hogan wore the tuxedos with the ripped sleeves.
Yeah, I just thought it was all part of the act. I didn't know it was real till years later.
I never even heard about it until a couple months ago, and I went to go look for the video and found it.
Yep. It was right before WrestleMania. They were on the show for doing a promo, promoting the WrestleMania was coming up, the first one, and
And it wasn't even a sleeper hold. It was supposed to be like a front chin lock, and he put his arm up into the chest. I guess he just put enough pressure that it cut off the blood flow. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, Belzer's just a little guy, skinny little guy. I mean,
Yeah.
pretty easy to do for Hulk Hogan, I guess.
No, don't submit any pictures like that. No.
No.
Be tasteful. No selfies with no clothes on. So
Yeah,
No-
Shawn
no,
Michaels pictures would be
yeah,
disqualified.
no Shawn Michaels pictures and no Mandy Rose pictures.
No. Well, you can
Well, we
send me
hadn't heard
Mandy
anything
Rose
about-
Well,
pictures.
we can accept the Mandy Rose.
Yeah, but you better be Mandy quality.
Private PMs only.
Yep, PMs only. Oh, only PMs. Only PMs.
That's Mandy Rose's picture. That is not your picture. That's Mandy Rose.
And he's at it again.
I know. I'm trying to behave.
I sent it to you earlier, Ben.
I saw it.
But yeah, be sure you get those pictures in because I think we're on next week's show. We're going to be voting on the top 5. So, and the top one, we're going to vote on each one, and whichever ones we select out of the top 5 will be on the cover photo. So be sure you
March
do
is
that.
just around the corner.
It is.
All right.
Yeah.
Send those pictures in, fellas.
It's next Wednesday,
Ladies.
isn't it? Yeah, February
Yep.
is on Tuesday.
I believe it is.
So we have one more show before my shoulder surgery, and then after that, I don't know what we're going to do the following week. If I don't know how I'm going to feel.
Don't worry, we'll wing it, Mark.
You should put together a best of
You're using
show.
the word wing. We're going to wing it with one wing gone. So. Bird is a word.
That's what I've heard.
You'll
That's
be
what I
able to
heard.
do it. I think you'll be able to do it. I have confidence in it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I may have to go left-handed on the mouse.
I don't know. Just don't come on here doped up. Talking about snozzberries.
That would be
Tastes like
interesting, wouldn't
snozzberries. Don't do
It
it.
tastes like snozzberries.
After last week's show, there's no telling what I'm going to say.
Right.
I know, right? Oof.
Oh, so
Mark
So
will
since
be
A little
looking
bit
at
of
the
Maui
wall.
Wowie, man.
what's Britt Baker doing in my bedroom?
A
So,
little bit of
we're at the top of
Labrador.
yeah. Open wide. This.
You tell
we're
your
at the
wife
top
to
of the hour.
film you on the way home from surgery. After
Oh
you
no,
recover.
no. That would not be good. That would not be good. That would not be good. Not good at all. So it's the top of the hour. So I'll remind everybody the show is sponsored by Mark Leather Championship Belt We're Leathering and by Unique Championship Belts.
Nice.
Nice work. Very nice work. Nice work. Let's just see here. Okay. I lost track of what he was talking about there. But
I know, right?
no, I think I'll be just fine. I'll be right. I don't need a right-hand man.
Nah, we'll be good.
Yeah.
If we need any heavy lifting, we'll let somebody else know.
I'll just call Uber Beats.
Or the dash. I won't say the first name, but we know.
Doorjack.
While we're on the second hour, guys, Mark, if you would, I just want to give a shout out to the guys at the Turnbuckle Throwbacks, especially Phil. Every once in a while, he reaches
know what
out,
I do.
gets on the show. They're on everything as well. Just check them out too if you get a chance. The guys at Bells and Belts also.
Also have Four Dudes in Wrestling podcast. That is AD Terry's podcast. Be sure you give them a look.
Mm-hmm.
And I lost all my. Where'd they go? I had all these. Had all the podcasts on the list here. Now you must have accidentally. Oh, here it is. Turnbuckle Throwbacks. There it is.
Yeah, check them out.
On Anchor. Now,
Ben,
who
you
hosts
like-
that one?
Yeah, it's gonna be
That's
my
your
cousin,
cousin.
Phil Rea.
Yeah.
Ben will like it because they do a lot of New Japan too.
Okay. And let's not forget Calvin and Man Up and Joey Gray's podcast for Bells and Belts podcast. I'm getting my podcast mixed up. So
Yeah.
I think they're on Wednesday nights. They were on last night. So
Wednesday. Yep.
if you get a chance to check them out, do check them out. They talk wrestling. And if you are watching us on YouTube tonight, that portion of the show is made possible by a partnership on the StreamYard subscription with the Brothers of Kayfabe podcast. Jake Keel and Landon Bumgardner do a really good job. They're out of Oklahoma City. They love to talk about WWE wrestling. So check them out on Apple Podcasts and at Linktree there, Brothers in Kayfabe.
I heard Kenza Kill is throwing a lot of money out there.
Kenzer Keel is, he is. As a matter of fact, he wanted me to spread this message on his behalf here. Let me find it. Where'd it go? So much for having it queued up. Where'd it go?
Hey,
I
man,
lost
we
it.
wing it. We wing it.
Here it is.
We
I
wing
found-
it.
Yeah, this is what Kendrick Kill. He's throwing out a lot of money, so this is his message to you guys.
Somebody take the damn money.
Take it now. Take that money now.
Take it now.
Like I said, I gotta make that on a shirt, and I gotta get the 2 weeks, bro, on a shirt.
2 weeks,
2
bro.
weeks.
I'm getting it done.
2 weeks,
2 weeks.
bro.
Buttery soft. But you got to put buttery soft on the back.
Buttery soft.
With that,
Right!
get an arrow, buttery soft.
Buttery soft. Yeah. Get a floppy leather. It's all flop
I
on the
I
back.
can't believe it's not buttery soft.
Just don't put the arrow up front.
Yeah.
Right.
right. Right. Oh, geez. Okay. Where are we going
Top
now,
quality.
guys?
All of Pakistan. Yeah.
Top quality, yeah. I started something last year, and I never got back to it. Let me see if I can find it again. Here it is. I started talking about on the NWA. There's a NWA1948.com website, and they basically give a history of the NWA all the way from the prior to the 1940s on up to the 2020s. They talk about milestones. They have ratings. They have video clips. And I started off, it's like story time with the pre-1940s. And I won't go into that again, but I want to go into the actual the decade of the 40s. And I want to go over that with you guys. Just go over some highlights of the year. Of course, this is 1940 in Kansas City, Kansas. Not Missouri, but Kansas. June 13th, 1940. Orville Brown, and some of you may know who that is, he wins the Midwest Wrestling Association World Heavyweight title for the first time. Now, he is one of the first NWA World Heavyweight Champions. At this time, he was the Midwest Wrestling Association World Heavyweight Champion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In January of 1941, I believe it's January, he says 01, in Wichita, Kansas. Apparently, Kansas. This is going to be Midwest stuff here because this is the banner was Midwest Wrestling Association. But in Wichita, Kansas, in January of 1941, the first organization under the banner of National Wrestling Alliance was founded by Billy Sandow and Max Bowman. This would later inspire Pinky George, who was a Des Moines, Iowa promoter, to use the name for his championships. And then May 31st in Des Moines, Iowa. This is May 31st of 1941. Sports Enterprises, Inc., headed by Pinky George, runs its inaugural wrestling card at the Riverview Park. Rudy Strongberg pins Abe Cashy to win in the main event. And we move on to 1942, March 27th, 1942 to be exact. Sam Muchnick, he was a famous promoter out of St. Louis. Some of you may have heard that name. He is a former associate of local promoter Tom Pax, runs his first wrestling card at the St. Louis Arena. And on that card, a Swedish Angel beats Bobby Bruns, Bruns, in the main event. Oh, those Burns, it's Bruns. So moving on to 1943, May 9th, Waterloo, Iowa. There's a pattern here. They're in the same tri-state area here. In the first mention of the National Wrestling Alliance in Iowa, Eddie Virage is billed as the NWA World Heavyweight Champion for having defeated both Orville Brown and Bill Longson after capturing tournaments in Minneapolis and Philadelphia.
Okay.
So we skip ahead 5 years to 1948, July 18th, 1948, Waterloo, Iowa. The National Wrestling Alliance is founded by Pinky George out of Des Moines and 5 other promoters. And the World Heavyweight and Junior Heavyweight titles are officially recognized. 1949, September 17th, 1949, Chicago, Illinois. The weekly pro wrestling program from the Marigold Arena debuts on the DeMont television network. Wrestling from Marigold continues until 1955, so it lasted about 6 years. November 1st, 1949. World Heavyweight Champion Orville Brown and Bobby Bruns are involved in an automobile accident. I think that Orville Brown must have won the NWA title at that time. No, he didn't. Brown was scheduled to face the NWA champion Lou Thez in a unification match in St. Louis, Missouri on November 25th, but he suffers the career-ending severe injuries in that car wreck. I thought he was NWA champion. Really not. So we're almost done here. November 25th, 1949, in St. Louis, Missouri. The annual convention is held. I assume that's the National Wrestling Alliance annual convention. The membership has grown to 20 promoters. 20. Think about that. Today we have, well, technically Vince McMahon, Tony Khan, and what's the other one? There's one more. There's three big companies. Well, what?
Billy Corgan.
Oh, Billy. Yeah, NWA. So you got 3 promoters right now, and back then they in 1949 they had 20. Of course, they're more than that, but
You had the territories too, right?
yeah, this is
So
what we're
each territory had one.
So you had 20 territories at the time. Back in 1949. Lou Thez and Leroy McGurk are now recognized as world champions by both the National Wrestling Alliance and the National Wrestling Association in the heavyweight and junior heavyweight divisions, respectively. So I didn't know this. I knew Leroy McGurk was a Mid-South promoter. I think Lane knew that.
Yes.
Okay. But he was also the National Wrestling either Alliance or Association's junior heavyweight champion.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either. So finally, in December 28th, 1949, in Des Moines, Iowa, Billy Goles, still billed as the National Wrestling Alliance World Junior Heavyweight Champion in Iowa and Illinois, loses to National Wrestling Association champion Leroy McGurk in a unification match. So Leroy McGurk was the National Wrestling Association champion. Then he won that match and became the National Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Junior Heavyweight Championship. So that's the 1940s, and we'll move on to the 1950s next week.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
Pretty
really
cool.
Absolutely.
I like that guy's name though, Pinky.
Yeah, Pinky George. Pinky George.
Pinky George. That's my adult name.
On the back of the shirt said PM Bro.
PM bro, yeah, PM bro. Oh man.
Which NWA belt is he referring to?
Oh no, that's the
Oh, he's part of the. Oh, he thinks that's the NWA.
oh that's
I mean,
Yeah, he's
Oh,
got
this-
another one.
it
that
is
I
the,
want.
okay. It is the NWA.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah,
I thought it was the MLW. Okay,
That's the other one I want.
yeah, I want that one too.
PM me, bro. No, I'm just
PM me, bro.
Okay.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, bro.
2 weeks.
Okay.
2 weeks. What the results?
One week.
That
ago.
is nice. That is nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Now that's
Got the
the
buckle.
Dory Funk. That's the Dory Funk title, right there.
How
Dory
thick is
Funk
that
belt.
front plate? The main plate, man.
Say again.
How thick is that main plate?
4
That
millimeter.
about 5 millimeters.
I think it's 5 millimeter.
5. Okay.
Yeah.
wow.
That belt just looks like a trophy, man.
I have a caliper. We want to officially measure it, because I have
Oh,
to
we got-
carry one of these around now.
That's the belt version of the white glove treatment, the caliper
Yeah.
treatment.
We got to
Right.
get the caliber treatment.
4.5.
Yeah, close enough.
Okay, so we're both right.
That's sweet.
That is nice, though.
All right. Yeah.
It's a heavy belt for its size.
It's a very nice belt. I really never liked that belt till recently, but
And it took to me, and then once I got it, I was like, man, this is one of my favorite ones in the collection. This has become this and the 7-plate junior heavyweight. Some reason,
yes, absolutely. Yeah.
I took to those 2 belts.
Billy Corgan brought that design back for the junior heavyweight championship.
Yeah,
That
true.
is an awesome
Yeah.
belt.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
I don't need that belt. I don't have room for that belt, but I like to have it.
You have room. You have room. You make a room.
I'll figure it
Make
out.
room.
Now, Buddy Rogers held that belt first, and then Dory Funk won it from him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then Harley Race beat Dory Funk Jr. for it, and he was the last one to hold that belt until Jack Briscoe beat him for the first Dome Globe, which is on a red velvet strap.
I think if I got more belts, I'd have to get rid of my figures.
Red velvet belt.
Yeah. I need help getting rid of some
Made
stuff.
out of
here.
felt.
Make some more room.
We can't wrestle.
It's either that or break down some walls and add, another
Yeah.
wing.
Battery soft leather.
Well, okay. Just keeps going and going and going.
That's the new one from Energizer.
Yeah, the Energizer
Yeah.
crap. Yeah, there you go.
You get a charge out of that.
It's the leather that keeps going and going.
And I've said this many, many times on the show, and I just can't stop because I'm just old school, and I'm sure Andy is too. I know Lane is, and Richard's kind of getting to be that way a little bit with the
A
belts.
little
anyway.
bit. It's coming in.
Yeah. No, I'm not talking about the beard. I'm talking about,
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
I'm talking about the beard.
No, I actually like a lot of the old school wrestling. I do. I'm
Well,
a big
here's the
fan of
thing. Back in the territory days, and this is my favorite time of wrestling, people didn't come out to music. I mean, when they came out to the ring for the match, some of them had music, some of them didn't.
Mhm.
But they didn't play music every time somebody came out to give an interview.
Oh,
Yeah, there was no
That-
music, and that person came right out. No, that was not
Yeah.
existing.
Well,
back
they also didn't come out with their own wireless microphone and walk all the way down the ring talking. Though they came into the ring, usually coming off a commercial, they were standing in the ring. You have the announcer holding a wired microphone.
right.
He's announcing, the upcoming matches for the following week. Where back when they were actually going to the smaller towns, wrestling in smaller towns, he would announce the cards coming up. Like next week, next Saturday they're going to be in like where I live, Hobart, Oklahoma, at the high school gymnasium. This is going to be who's going to be on the card. Proceeds go to help this particular foundation or this organization. Then they would go to interview a wrestler,
Mhm.
and you'd have the guy ask the questions. There was no scripting; it was just all done on the cuff.
And who comes to mind when you say that for me is Lance Russell.
Lance Russell was good.
No worries,
Lance
Nathan.
Russell.
We're just bugging with you.
Mark Lawrence in
Yep.
Fort Worth. Mark Lawrence was a good one.
For Bowden.
You had well in Mid South. Who was it? It was Jr.
Lance
Reese-
Russell.
Lance.
Reeser Bowden. Then he was the one. He was the ring announcer, and he did the interviews.
I didn't realize that. I knew he did the ring announcing, but you also had Boyd. Well, Boyd Pierce never interviewed anybody, did he?
Little bit, not much.
The most of the interviews I saw were either Bill Watts, his son,
Later, Jr. But
Jr., who actually started out as a referee.
yes.
Oh, did he? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either till recent
Wow.
years. But yeah, he started as a referee, then became
Wow.
an announcer. Then he would do a stand off somewhere. They would have like a temporary wall set up with their logo on it. They'd stand there and interview. And
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
but the guy that was doing the announcing would control the interview as much as he could. I mean, the wrestlers would get out of control, but they dictated. They would ask the questions, have the wrestlers do their thing. They would do the promos.
Mhm.
I just think it was a better product back then. I just do, and
I
I've
agree.
seen some of the stuff from the Attitude Era. I see today's product. and I
Music
just,
started with the entrance as well. Michael Hayes. He was the first one I know that had entrance music.
yeah, same here. They had the Freebird.
Freebird.
Yeah.
The very first one.
Junkyard Dog.
In fact, as a matter of fact, I saw the Freebirds first time on Georgia Championship Wrestling, and to my knowledge, they were the only ones that had
Yeah.
ring music.
They was the first ones that popularized the music.
All right, here's
Entrance.
my question. I don't know this. That's why I'm asking you guys. Who was the first wrestler to actually do their own entrance music?
Michael Hayes.
Was it?
Yeah, Bad Street
Yeah.
USA.
Bad Street. Bad Street.
Michael Hayes singing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
He sang
Yeah.
it. He didn't just have it. He sang it.
He
Oh,
sang
wow.
it.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Did they
Michael
act-
Hayes.
Did they actually produce that record?
He did.
I
Didn't
have,
Like
I
did
have
they
it.
s- Did
I
oh
have
you
it.
do?
Yeah.
Really?
he?
I have it
Michael
on
Hayes did
45.
almost everything on that, didn't he, Mark?
I think
You
so.
did what? Yeah, he had an album.
Yeah.
he had an album.
Yeah, Sergeant Slaughter came out.
But that wasn't customized music though.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
a Marine
wow.
Corps.
I
thing.
really didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I can't find my I've got a box with 45s. I have that 45. And I don't remember.
Wow.
I don't remember what was on the B side of that, but on the A side was Bad Street USA. But they had a B side. I never listened to the B side because
Did you have to send away, or did you call a toll-free number to get that, Mark? How'd you get that?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Heck, they might have
He got
sold
it from
back.
Columbia House.
No,
They're
no,
still coming after him for his 2 cents.
no. That those shows. The shows were on the Fort Worth television station. They're both independent, and then there's the Dallas TV station. They advertised it on there, and I think there was either a phone number and address you could write to.
Mhm.
And I sent them a
That
check
sounds
or a
about
money
right
order,
back
and I
then.
got the records. So
Late,
That's
late,
pretty awesome,
late
man. That's-
70s, early 80s. That was all. Yeah.
I gotta find my 45. It's a little carrier. It's a little plastic
You still have the
box.
little yellow thing that goes in the middle of it.
No, I don't have that. No, I actually had the big one, the big thing that went on the spindle. they sat
Oh,
on.
okay, the little chuck that goes down onto it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I played that record a bunch of times.
That's crazy, man.
It wasn't
I
a
didn't
bad
even know
song.
that.
It really wasn't a bad song.
I didn't even know that.
Didn't they? I think they also had a song called "The Boys Are Back in Town."
Yep.
Okay, I just Google, y'all. Gorgeous George is credited with the first wrestler to truly utilize entrance music in the 1940s and 50s.
Didn't he come out to? Yeah, go ahead.
Pomp and Circumstance.
Pomp and Circumstance. Yes, that's right. That's right.
Okay.
I didn't
Cool.
see it, but I heard about it. That's right.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Wrestling
But those were
history,
that was
man.
in the days of black and white television,
Yes.
or was it radio back then? Was he on television? When was it? Yeah, he may be on television.
I'm sure he was on radio first, but one of the first
Yeah.
TV stars.
There it is.
That was when the guardrails were small.
What
Well-
guardrails?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In world class, it was just they had a tire on each corner of the ring with a pole
And it's just
sticking
like-
out of it.
It was like
Concrete.
ribbon, right?
And had a piece of rope going across there. So if you had a front row seat and the wrestler got thrown out of the ring, they'd land right there at your feet. You could touch them. Just reach out and touch them. In fact, there was a guy one time in the Sportatorium that was drunk, apparently, and was jawing at Terry Gordy. And Terry Gordy was getting in the ring, and he looked down, and that guy was jawing at him. And the guy lifted up the rope, went up under the rope, went up to the ring, and Terry Gordy jumped down and just shoved him back into his seat.
Yeah.
And they got, oh, okay, you got me. You gave me a thumbs up. walked off.
He's like, oh, my
There's
bad.
video of that on YouTube. I'll have to
There is.
find it.
Oh, wow.
But that guy was drunk and was talking trash to Terry Gordy. He paid for it, and his friend tried to tell him, "Don't you do that." And
Why would you pick on the biggest guy in the building?
Exactly.
When you're drunk, you're 10 feet tall and bulletproof. You know.
Oh yeah.
You gotta
Right.
be
Yeah,
a
okay.
fool to go over the guardrail or go under the guardrail. I
You
mean,
just
come
have to
on.
tell him. That's why they call this guy Bam Bam. They call him that for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
You might not want to jump across there.
Do you remember when the kid climbed the cage to get the Piper? There was one. I think there was a cage one where a young guy climbed the cage to get into the ring, and then Piper went off on him, beat him up.
Oh, okay. The only time I ever saw that actually happen was in WCW when the guys came up to the ring. I think Hulk Hogan attacked the guy.
Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, Scott
Yeah.
Hall.
Do you remember the guy that jumped Raven and pulled him by the hair out of the ring?
Yeah, I remember that.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, what about the guy that pushed Eddie Guerrero off that ladder?
Yeah.
Oh,
Eddie
Oh, I
tried
didn't see
to
that.
kill that guy,
Killed
man.
him. Yes, he would have too.
Eddie tried to kill him, man. Like Eddie wasn't playing.
No, he wasn't.
No.
He was going to
What-
kill
what
him.
about-
He had the look of death in his eyes. He was going to get him.
Yeah,
about-
dude, you look at Eddie. Yeah,
What
He meant
about the
business.
poor guy? The poor guy that didn't even touch CM Punk. It was the guy behind him.
oh yeah, he
remember
got
that?
backhand. Yeah, he got backhand.
Man. Dude's like, I didn't do anything. It was him.
Yeah. my buddy did it. But going back to Terry Gordy for a second, that guy that got drunk and decided to take him on. I remember a story Michael Hayes told. It's a pretty funny story. They were in a bar in, I think Lubbock, Texas, somewhere. And I guess they had a show that night, and they were just kind of unwinding at this bar. And Terry Gordy, I think, was playing pool, and Michael Hayes was playing the pinball machine. And there's a biker gang in there, and so one of them walked up behind Michael Hayes, I think, and slapped him on the back, and it pissed him off. He turned around and started going after the guy. Well, next thing you know, this other guy's buddies get involved, and so he grabs Terry. He says, "We got to get out of here." They take off running and jump in the car. While they're running to the car, they're getting shot at. These biker guys are shooting at them. Well, they get in the car and drive off while Terry Gordy's laughing. And Michael Hayes said, "What are you laughing about?" I said, "'Cause he missed."
Do you remember the
This
two
is how bad-
guys?
How tough Terry Gordy was. He was laughing at getting shot at, you know?
Right.
Do you remember the two guys from back in the days that dressed up as the biker gang guys? And the Hells
Vaguely.
Angels confronted them. Yeah,
Vaguely.
they almost killed them. They beat them up.
Who was
Oh,
it?
okay.
This was on Tales of the Territory.
Sure was. I just saw it.
Oh, I think I
Yeah.
remember hearing about it. Yeah.
They had the leather. vest and everything, and they went into the bar, they physically beat them with an inch of their lives.
And these were
They
wrestlers?
never used the gimmick a lot ever again after that.
Do you remember who it was, Richard?
I don't know offhand, but I
think I
remember
remember
watching it on one of the Tales of the
I'll have to
Territories.
check that out.
I think I remember that story.
And they I think the guy who was one of the guys was telling the story. I don't know if they were both alive still.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I want to watch
Yeah.
that again. I hope they come up with another season of that, and it should be a 2-hour episode instead of 1 hour. There's just not
Yeah, I
enough,
agree.
Yeah.
too many
Good.
stories to cram
Good
into 1
hold on.
hour.
Yeah.
I was glad though that I let him go through and recorded all of them and then binge watched them one after the other.
Yeah, I love to hear the stories of those days, and there was a story. I think it was Dark Side of the Ring. They were talking about the Von Erichs and David Manning. No, it was Tales. I think it was Tales of the Territories. David Manning talked about the time they were in Lawton, Oklahoma, and the box office got robbed at gunpoint. And David Manning chased the guy down, and he had a gun. And David Manning had a gun, and he chased him to a bridge behind the Coliseum, Great Plains Coliseum, and somehow I think he beat the guy up or something, and the cops showed up, and they told him, he said, you should have shot the guy. you would have gotten away with it. And so next time I go to Lawton, I said that the last time I was going to go, and I forgot. I'm going to go by there and see if I can find that bridge. There's a bridge back behind the building. I remember seeing it now. It's on
wow.
Google Earth, but I mean, it's just a bridge, but it's going to be kind of cool.
I'll shock you guys. My wife actually likes those series. She'll watch it with me.
They're interesting. And, you see these guys that right now, they're like comic book characters, but you listen to these guys talk about wrestling back in the 70s and 80s. I mean, they went through some tough stuff. I mean, these guys are tough.
Well, look at Jimmy Hart. Poor little Jimmy Hart.
Yeah.
They almost killed him too.
Yeah. Absolutely.
There's just crazy stuff from the past that you didn't hear certain stories back then, like this. We didn't have the internet back then.
Right.
No.
Everything
All
was
we
a
had was our
magazine.
Magazines.
Yeah.
Well,
I
Well,
love
usually-
magazines.
usually the big events, like what we call pay-per-views now, but they had the big events. They would usually happen on the weekend. Well, wrestling didn't happen until Saturday night, the TV shows. So one Saturday night, they would say, hey, this is the big card coming up. We're going to have a world championship match. Well, then they would have that card the following Saturday or Sunday, and you didn't know who won that until the following week. So there's a two-week gap there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I wouldn't use the word old man. I mean, I'm
All
probably
right,
older than
Platinum.
you
Have a
are.
good one.
See you
By the
later.
way.
Have a good one, man. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, some of the stories from back then that you hear now on Dark Side of the Ring and this Tales from the Territories, it's like, I mean, you knew the wrestlers themselves, as you were growing up, and then you hear all the stories, some of the stuff you've never heard that was out in public and stuff like that.
There are some stories that's on YouTube that didn't make it to that show, and there's one in particular. I've heard it from 2 or 3 different wrestlers. Everybody talks about how Owen Hart was such a prankster. Well, in World Class, Bronco Lubitsch, who used to be a good wrestler in his day, he became a referee. In fact, he refereed the match where Jack Briscoe beat Harley Race for the title. But as he got older, by the time I started watching in 1982, he got to where he couldn't get down on his belly to do the 3 count. He had to get down on one knee and he'd pat the ring,
Right.
pat the mat. Yeah. Well, the wrestlers, what they would do, they would get themselves in a position where he had to get down on his stomach. They did it on purpose and he cussed them every time. You guys made me get down on my belly because he couldn't get back up. It hurt. But if you ever watch an old World Class match and Bronco Lubitsch is officiating, watch him. He'll make a pin count on his knee. He'll get down on one knee and pat the mat with his hand.
Oh, wow.
It's like he's petting a dog. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
But he could take a bump. There's a match with Kevin Von Erich and Ric Flair where he took a bump twice. He got knocked out of the ring. I mean, it's hilarious. But David Manning was pretty athletic.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And there's another story that, and it's on YouTube somewhere. Michael Hayes. Is Michael Hayes? No, yeah, Michael Hayes. They're having a panel of guys that used to be wrestlers, and Dusty Rhodes was on there. And he was talking about the time that Roddy Piper first came on the scene, and Ric Flair at that time was suffering from hemorrhoids real bad. This Dusty Rhodes telling the story.
Oh, I've heard
He
this.
suffered-
Go ahead.
Okay, he was suffering from hemorrhoids. He had a golf ball size hemorrhoid up his ass. this is Dusty Rhodes talk.
Oh, geez.
So-
Yeah, pebbles on the booty.
Yeah. So anyway, he said that they had Ric Flair up on a table on his hands and knees, and he said we didn't use rubber gloves. We dipped our hands down the Vaseline and shoved that hemorrhoid back up inside it. And I guess it was facing the door.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
Roddy Piper walks in as they're doing this. He says, "Hey, I'm Roddy Piper." He turns right back around and leaves.
You're like, this is your initiation. Welcome aboard, kid.
But to hear Dusty Rhodes, so he had a golf ball size hemorrhoid up his ass.
Oh, jeez.
Good stuff.
That was a good Dusty Rhodes, by the way.
Thank you. Oh, I got this through hard times, Daddy.
See, Daddy, he had the biggest hemorrhoid in the business.
Golf ball size hemorrhoid sticking out of that. But if you want to hear somebody do a good Dusty Rhodes, Brian Allen, who was commenting
Brian
earlier,
Allen is the best.
Brian Allen can do a great Dusty Rhodes impression. He'll do a
we
2 or
got-
3 minute
I might have one
audio.
here. Hang on.
We got to get him and Phil to go at it for the Dusty Rhodes competition.
Yeah, Brian, if you're still on the show, we want to get you on the show, or still watching. I want to get you on the show sometime soon.
Definitely.
We want to talk about his shadow boxes he does for the belts.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Display
Those
boxes,
things are
yeah.
amazing.
I think I talked to him about it before. I just keep forgetting to go back to him about it. But he sends me voice messages every so often doing a Dusty Rhodes promo.
Up there for far too long. There's been a third heavyweight championship of the world that has evaded the Rhodes legacy. Roman Reigns, your championship reign and dreams is gonna soon turn into a nightmare because the American dream zone, baby boy, is coming to win that Royal Rumble tonight. It's usually stalking Saturday night. Royal Rumble Saturday night. And the American Dream Zone, baby boy, has his eyes open as big as silver dollars. The world.
I got to get Phil to send me a message. I'll send it to you guys if he doesn't.
American Dream is sending out the nightmare. He's going to fulfill this prophecy, Jack. He's
Oh,
got-
while we're talking about that, did you guys see the cameo that Ralph got from Bret Hart?
Yes. That was awesome.
That
was
was
awesome. I don't know who had that sent. A wife, sister,
I think his wife.
His wife had
or
it.
something like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his wife
Shane,
did it
very
for
lengthy.
his birthday, I believe.
Yeah,
It's a great present. Great present.
Oh yeah. He called him the
I
best
looked
there
at
is,
my-
best there was, best there ever will be. So
I looked at my wife. I said, "Honey, my
makes me
birthday's
laugh,
coming up.
too.
I need a cameo."
I need a cameo from Tony Storm. I want to sing me "Happy
You mean-
Birthday" in the voice of Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, in the white dress
Yeah.
with the
I
fan
think we
underneath.
can we can get that arranged for you, but it may not be Tony Storms. It might be Mickey Knuckles.
Who's that?
I know just the.
I'll
hook
get
up
my
for that,
people
you know.
to get. I'll get my people to get with your people.
The
Who's
Dollar
that
Make it
General
happen.
version,
Who's that big female wrestler? It's actually a dude.
Moose Knuckle.
Mickey Knuckles.
No.
No,
Nyla
Oh, you're talking
Rose.
about
Nyla Rose. Yeah. I kept on saying Nia Jax, but no, it's Nyla Rose.
Gianni Knuckles.
Yeah,
Johnny knows.
Gian Knuckles. Gian Knuckles.
John Knuckles. That's it.
Gian Knuckles.
Oh, jeez.
Both of these Gian Knuckles. Gian Knuckles.
Knuckles.
Put them up.
It's
bro. Put
that
'em
time
up,
of
put
the
'em up.
hour. It's that time of the hour.
Yeah, the last 20 minutes usually goes downhill. We've only lost 4 viewers. We're good. But no, I want to remind everybody if you are watching on YouTube, be sure you click the like and subscribe on there and hit that bell. And if you have friends that love wrestling, they love collecting belts, they're not part of our group or not part of the podcast, invite them into the group and invite them to watch the podcast. We love to have people watch, and we feed off the viewers.
Bring him in as you will.
Yeah.
Bring him in. We can
If
go
you
live.
If you will, that's right. But we appreciate each and every viewer. Appreciate each and every comment. And but if you're not part of the Wide World of Bells Facebook group, be sure you join.
What in the Lord is that?
I'm not. I don't know.
I had nothing to do with it. That's Kevin.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No. Or did you?
No.
Okay. So for people who are watching this show, wonder what we're laughing about, talking about, we have a chat for this show, and Andy's notorious for sending memes, and
He's
I
the
can't put it,
meme
and I can't put them on the
king.
screen. I'm sorry, I'd love to. They're hilarious.
The Meme
Sometimes,
King, right?
yeah, meme
Yes.
king, but they're hilarious, and I've kind of disciplined myself not to go look at the chat, but tonight I kind of lost
Oh
focus. so,
Lord.
yeah. I wish we'd show some of these.
Sometimes that train falls all the way off the track.
Oh my God.
We just have to
Mark,
try
you gotta
to
read the last one,
adjust.
Mark.
Oh jeez.
All I know is it was a couple of nights ago. We were in the chat with Andy, me and Ben. I laughed so hard my stomach was literally killing me
yeah.
that night.
I think we were lit that night. We weren't even drinking.
Yeah.
I think we were sober.
My
we
wife
were
was like,
plumb-
"What the hell were you
totally-
laughing at?"
Yeah, we were
so loud.
sober as can be. I mean,
Right.
yeah.
My wife
It
goes
was
to bed
just one of those like nights.
My wife goes to bed at 9 o'clock and she'll holler at me, "Would you be quiet? You're laughing it really loud."
Yeah,
Baby,
I
can hear you.
Yeah. What can you do?
Yeah.
Well, my wife started chiming in on our chats.
Yeah.
She sits next to me. She's like, "What is Andy doing now?"
Oh man. God, what Kevin just said. Oh man.
Okay, I'm not gonna look. Okay. Anyway,
Oh, man.
but no, if you're watching the show, you're not part of the Facebook group Wild World of Bills. I encourage you to join the group. We have a good time in there. We show up. Yeah, Andy didn't do it. We're absolving ourselves of any responsibility. So
For one
Right.
night.
yeah,
For one
but we
night
do
only.
a Wednesday World Heavyweight Championship picture post.
Mhm.
Tuesdays we do Psycho Tuesday, which was in honor of Kevin Rhodes. Cease and desist.
The American Queen.
Yeah, the American Cream. Yeah. And he's still looking for the paperwork.
He's still busy
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah,
It's
still
that time of the night. Yep.
Yep. Yeah. You show me paperwork. Paperwork.
It's like
We
Scooby-Doo.
can't forget Tim Bofa.
Oh jeez. High school years. High school years.
High school years. Plenty of pimples, but no girlfriends. Okay, I know who that is. I don't. Shows up Facebook. I know who that is.
I didn't know Gianni liked your beard.
That's not Gianni.
My beard looks yummy.
Go look in the chat. That's. You don't want in that chat. Trust me.
No, you definitely don't.
No, you don't. Yeah, we'll do our OnlyFans stream. Yeah, we're coming on hard times. Thinking that's we're falling on hard times.
Wheel.
That's
Got it, yeah,
private.
if you
That's
will.
private.
That's right. Gonna be eating in alleys, eating pork and beans.
Don't hate on the beard. I could braid it. Look like Simmy Sam. Oh,
You kind of look like Dirty Dutch Mantel. He had a beard like that.
I don't want to shave it, but it's getting out of hand, man. It's getting there.
Just
You-
do a little
that-
trim
that-
on the edges, Richard. Just trim
Yeah,
it.
when you
what I
pulled it
gotta
apart
do.
like that, it looked like Dirty Dutch Mantel. The only
Yeah.
problem is he has hair all over his body.
Yeah,
Right.
Ew.
he does. He does.
Remember when he was in
What's your
the tag team, Kansas Jayhawks?
Who was the
But,
wrestler that was on The Price is Right? He had the weird eyebrows.
Ox Baker.
Ox Baker, yeah.
Man, I just seen that the other day. I
Mhm.
was like, wow.
I was surprised. Yeah. Well, Vanna White was a contestant on The Price is Right one time before she made it big on the Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, wow.
Brian Kendrick was too.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Interesting.
Here's a trivia question. Did she actually pose for Playboy?
Yes, she did.
Oh,
Yes.
I heard that, but I wasn't sure if that's true.
Yes, she did.
Hmm.
It was
Can you
one of the
Google it?
highest. It was one of the highest selling ones, wasn't it?
I don't know. Well, make me want to
Google,
buy a
Google
Val.
is your friend, everybody.
Make me want to buy a Val.
A-E-I. Oh, my God.
I'd like to solve the puzzle.
Kevin's on a roll tonight.
He's on a roll. That's all there is to it.
I'm
Oh.
not looking. We're just. I'm just kind of trying to limp through the last 15 minutes of the show.
Man.
Oh dear. But no, we have a good time in Wild World of Belts. We have the weekly belt sales on Fridays, the weekly Friday sales post. So for those of you, especially makers, who are hitting me up about doing sales posts, you're going to have to wait till the Friday morning sales post. It's already
Gotta
set
follow
to
the
go
rules, people. Gotta follow the
Yes.
Follow the rules.
Follow
Follow
the
the
rules, guys.
Respect it. Respect it. The rules are in place for a reason.
That's
And I got a
right.
maker. I got a maker keeps hitting me up to show off his work, and I'm like, dude, you show off your work in my group every day. You don't need me to show it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kev, we mentioned that. We mentioned that. We mentioned that. Ooh, respect
Is that a
my
comment?
authority. No, it's in
the chat. Yeah, we did mention that. I will, since we got 15 minutes left, I'll remind everybody, submit your pictures in the group, in the Wild World of Belts group, of your belts. Make them artistic, make them creative, make them beautiful. No nudity, no suggestions of nudity. Keep them tasteful, but make them really, really nice. Make them. Oh my God, what in the world? When did Kevin show up on the show?
from the great state of Ohio. No.
Oh my goodness.
Watch it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Lost. Who is that, by the way?
That's Stone Cold.
Oh, okay. Okay, it was kind of blurry. I couldn't tell.
I zoomed it in real close to the.
No wonder. Okay.
The camera.
Yeah, I couldn't tell who that was for that.
That looked like Stone Old.
It's Sloth from the Goonies.
Stoned cold.
Yeah, he was
Rocky. Roy.
He was stoned.
What you got, Lane?
Right?
What you got, Lane? Show it off, Lane. What you got? Oh yeah.
That looks familiar.
Yep.
I've seen that before. I think.
Looking good, Lane.
Yep.
Thank you.
His possession limit's about to be reached. I'm gonna go back, take that belt back.
Uh-oh.
What?
One fall, TV time remaining. Get him,
Yeah,
Lane.
there you go. There you go.
Lane pulls out the belt. The ladies go crazy, man.
Speaking of that NWA World Title, I've got a set of plates for that from Dream Championship belts coming in, and I'm gonna put them on leather and sell them. It's an HD version. It looks really, really nice.
Nice.
I'll show off the plates when they come in. No HBK style. No HBK. or Mandy Rose picture. Everybody talks about the.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
The roll continues with Mr. Kevin.
Oh man, that's funny.
But anyway, submit your pictures, belt pictures in the group. Either you do the World Title Wednesday, you Psycho Tuesday. If you just want to post a picture of your belt to the group, just show it off. If it's nice enough, I mean, it makes top 5. It'll get voted on, and we'll send the top picture to the cover photo of the group. So,
well, I was thinking maybe this week or maybe next week, I was going to go live in the group and show off my private collection.
Hey, you could do that. Anybody watching, anybody in the group, if you don't go live in the group, show off a new belt day.
I mean, that is so cool. Richard is going to show his privates. You know.
Hey.
Hey.
We need the ratings, guys.
I mean, we do have a few rules in the group, and that's not one of them. If you want to show off a new belt day, do it, but live video or pre-recorded video or pictures, I'd love to see them. I mean, that's what the group's about, sharing your collections. So, if you want to just go live and show off, hey, I got this belt, this belt, this belt. I mean, like what's behind me.
Makers are not eligible for the belt of the month.
No, makers are not. This is only individuals, collectors.
Yep.
Private collectors only.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for that reminder.
Yeah, keep posting your pictures, guys. We love the traffic that's going on in the group.
Yes, we are gaining steam. We're over 2,000 members. As a matter of fact, I forgot to bring it in here. I'm going to be giving away a cup. It's a stainless steel cup with the marked leather logo on it. It's got the wood grain made by my daughter, Ashley. So there's only one like it.
Tumbler.
Yeah, well, it's not my personal one. I've got one of those, but I had her make a second one to do a giveaway for it. We reached 2,000 members, so we're going to be talking about giveaways hopefully next week. We were supposed to do it this week, but things didn't work out. But post your pictures of the group. Let's get those pictures going. Let's set our group on fire.
Now, did she just do that cup for you? Or is that something she does on the side?
She used to do them. She don't make them anymore.
Oh, okay.
She gave me my cup for either Father's Day or my birthday, and she had enough material to do another one. It's a wrap. It's some kind of wrap. So she made me another one with my logo on it, and I said I'm going to use that for a giveaway. And I was
I
waiting
seen
until we got
somebody that did a sick Road Warriors one with the shoulder pads and everything.
Oh yeah,
It came out pretty
Uh,
good.
and I
I
forgot to
know
go
who
get
has that cup. I know who has that cup.
Jermaine,
Mm-hmm.
it. But I forgot to bring it in here, show it off. It's a wood grain cup. It's a 30. I think it's 32 ounce or something like that. But it's about that tall. It's got the little straw in it. Got a lid. Very very nice cups. It's insulated, so I'll try to. I'll post a picture in the group maybe tomorrow if I get a chance. I think about it.
that you can do so much with those cups now. They have it where you can laser engrave it and everything.
Kevin, if you're watching the show, if you want to come backstage, at
Oh,
the show,
he's
that'd be
watching the
fine.
show.
Oh, he's
trust
watching
me.
all right.
Okay, all
Quite
right,
creative tonight. He's got it going
Okay.
on.
all right. He's probably sitting in a beanbag naked eating Cheetos while he's watching the show.
In front of the fan.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, I'm still getting these stupid scam phone calls. Need to lay off the porn.
What's
Hey,
the, what's the problem? Has your car insurance?
No,
or your
it's,
car warranty is expired?
No, they quit calling me about that. Now they're calling me about different stuff. What was it?
Social Security. I get
Yeah,
that.
I was getting those too, but it's gone to something else now.
Your Amazon account has been hacked.
Yeah,
That's the new
probably.
one.
I haven't got that one yet. Whoops. Let me go back to my delete messages here. Oh, I deleted that one too. Okay. No, this one here is whoops. This is Barbara with Advantage Approval Department. My phone number is I left you a message last week. I'm not sure if you've spoken to an assigned agent regarding our Advantage program, but I do see that your pre-approval is up for $51,000. Wow, nice. What I'm going to do is just go ahead and keep this in pending status for you, and you have about 10 minutes today. If you have 10 minutes today, go ahead and give me a call back and go over the details with you as well as the benefits again. So I have no idea what this is, but it's just different stupid stuff.
It's a ruse.
Yeah. I'm just tired of I get about 10 or 12 a day.
That and people want to buy your house. It's like it's not for sale.
I have did I just blank out again?
Just for a quick second.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
I'm losing
for
my signal.
a couple
I'm losing my
seconds.
signal. My wife got home. She must be watching television. Anyway, I get 10 to 12 a day, but my phone set to fill text messages to let me know I get a new voicemail. So I have to go in there and still delete them. At least my phone doesn't.
I hate when you get them, especially when you're at work and your phone goes off like every 5 minutes. Then they had it where they would call my cell, and I would hang up with them. They would call the house phone.
Just like Gianni.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, bro.
You keep it kayfabe.
2 weeks, bro. 2 weeks.
2
weeks, yeah.
2 weeks, bro.
Okay, I would have pictures of that dome globe, but he has them wrapped in bubble wrap, so I can't show them off right now. But they shipped out today, so I should have them hopefully next week sometime. Maybe I get them in time for the show.
Which dome globe?
Now that's my hairstyle, Kevin.
It's Dream Championship belts, Tanvir Kirshen.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's an HD version. He's sending me one that's SD, which I already have one, and I was supposed to sell it to a friend of mine, but the dome was loose. So he sent me a new one to replace it, and I'm gonna take the one with the loose dome. I'm gonna re-leather it, tighten the dome, and sell that one and get him his money back. So
Cool.
yeah, we that's all we know here is wrong turns.
Maybe
What's the right turn here?
Tomorrow.
We don't do right turns here.
Yeah, if this show had a GPS, the GPS would be going.
Hey Ben, do you know if those Xena side plates are still up on the shop?
Xena.
John Cena. I'm from Brooklyn.
Oh, I thought you had seen it Warrior Princess.
I know. I thought that's what I heard too.
I'm from Brooklyn. I pronounce my C's like a Z.
Oh, okay, my bad. You gonna take the dog for a walk?
I'm gonna take a dog.
Oh, wait a minute. That was Boston. That was Boston. That was very bad to say that. My bad.
Ah, man.
Boston.
Oh,
Go park the car.
gonna get my car.
Um,
Go get my car.
I think the Cena plates were still. I was, and you know, bad. I was looking at the shop again earlier, and I think I saw the Cena plates up there.
I might buy those for my birthday.
They're having a sale right now, so
I haven't seen the Cena plates.
What was it? Belts? The code
won't
was
see 'em.
Belts 25 or something like that? I think that's what the code was.
I think that's There were pretty good sales on there.
If they're reasonable, I might pick them up.
I'm trying to catch another killer sale like I did a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
I think I got over on that sale.
Oh, speaking of, you were saying Walmart. Man, Walmart sells Jordans now too. Online.
Oh, Kevin left us.
They had the Jordan 12s. I was looking at them, the yellow and the black ones.
Oh boy, don't say that around Gianni, man. He'll start talking about the Steelers.
Oh God, Gianni, get yours boot while they last.
Right, the greatest franchise in sports.
Something came up today in the group, and I wanted to address this while we have 5 minutes left in the show. And Kevin, I'll bring you on after the show. I'm not sure if you want to come on the show. If you want to come on the show, just comment. Let me know. Anyway, there's a guy that just joined the group, I think yesterday, maybe today, who posted a new belt day, and it's an Intercontinental. I'm not going to name the guy, but somebody said it was really bad quality. Now, let me tell you something. In our group, we don't tolerate comments like that. I mean, you give constructive criticism, but to tell somebody that their belt's bad quality, we don't tolerate that. We don't. Now, it may be true. I don't know. I mean, from what I saw, it looked pretty good, but I'm not that picky. But we don't sit there and criticize belts in our group. You might want to do that in some other group if they allow it, but not in our group. So be courteous, be kind. If you don't like what somebody posts, just don't comment. I mean, it's not that hard. It's not that hard, people. It's not difficult at all.
Keep scrolling.
Yeah, keep scrolling. Absolutely.
We don't need any toxicity in the groups. We don't need
I mean, you
that
could
type
always
of behavior.
DM them and say, "Hey, who was the maker? I highly recommend this guy on your next purchase." You know what I mean?
Yeah. Try to keep it positive, people.
Yeah, positive, man.
But anyway, I deleted the comment, and I'm just making sure nobody else did this.
I mean, what if it was his very first belt?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and
right.
Out of the sale, happen on it like that. I mean, it doesn't do any good for anybody.
Yeah, but in Wide World of Belts, we don't tolerate any kind of drama. We don't tolerate criticism like that. Okay, I'm gonna bring Kevin on. He wants to announce something. Well, we got 3 minutes left. There you are.
We're gonna bring you in.
Keep it
Bring you in,
kayfabe.
Kevin.
I don't know why my camera's not working. I have no clue.
I don't
He's
either.
John Cena tonight.
Yeah,
it's StreamYard.
Cosplay.
Are you the Dark Scorpion?
StreamYard's acting stupid all night long. Yeah, I remove stuff all the time. So if you're gonna post something stupid or it's gonna get caught, it's gonna be on there for only 30 seconds. So don't do something stupid because you'll be gone really quick.
Yep.
I have nothing better to do but sit home retired and watch you idiots post stupid stuff.
Yeah, Kevin usually catches this stuff, but I happen to catch this one because I commented on it. Just be nice.
At some point.
Be courteous. Just don't be that guy.
Hey,
okay.
Y'all next week I'll have the pitcher of the month. These guys are going to vote on the 3 best pitchers this weekend, so that will be announced next week.
We are accepting bribes.
Yes, $150,000 for your pitcher. You got it.
Or in the form of belts.
Yeah.
Yes, or body oil to Andy. That's what he likes. Beard oil for Richard.
Hey.
And Mark needs a ruler, of course.
A ruler.
Because he's sitting up there with his hands. It's about this tall, this big. This inches, good thing I have the volume on.
What a way to end the show.
I'll also have I'll get with Mark if he'll quit being so busy. I don't know what he's trying to do, have a life outside of this podcast, but get with him and he'll announce his giveaways, but I'll do mine next week. Figures as well as some NWA ring used stuff. So you want to tune in. We'll post some things. So join all your guys. Got to identify the belt in the picture. It'll be zoomed in like we talked before. So if you don't tune in, you're not going to win. And if you're not, there, you can't win any of it. So post your
Lose, you
pictures.
lose.
All pictures are eligible. I look first at the ones where I say, hey, post up this. I check all those, but then I look at all the individual posts. Makers, you're not available. Quit asking. I told you the same ones over and over again. No, you're not eligible. You're a maker. So you have adequate more belts and more pictures and stuff. So
2 weeks, bro. 2 weeks.
You cannot win.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, with that, we're going to close the show. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight, and anybody that's on the panel want to stay on after the end credits, just stay on. I'm going to stay on here for a few more minutes, but I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight, watching the show, commenting. Continue to post your pictures, continue to be active in our group, and be sure to come back next week for another episode of Spanning the Globe. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next week.
Good night, gentlemen.
Spanning the Globe.